School. Key district battle here tonight as the Vikings of Community High School taking on the Lady Rockets of Forrest here this evening. Good afternoon, Troy Cashin. Soon to be joined by Noble Mays, Mr. Gabe Hall, as always, handling our film duties tonight as we get set for a battle which will determine the early lead in district play. Both these teams winning their only district contest of the season. Lady Rockets going on the road and taking down Grundy County last Friday in their best performance of the season, winning 59-42. Meanwhile, for Community, they're 13-5 on the season. Their lone taste of district action coming last Friday against Cascade here at Community. They won that contest by a score of 68-41. Community is the preseason favorite to win the district this year. Lady Rockets by many picked to be second, but Lady Rockets have really played well, much better as of late, and they get a few reinforcements tonight as it will be the 8th graders who have just completed their season. 4 of those young ladies dressing out tonight. Sienna Borba, Sadie Smith, Addison Howes, and Caden Connell are dressing out for the Lady Rockets tonight, giving them a little more depth here this afternoon as they get set to take on Community. Before we get started, get into our pregame analysis, let's take a break, hear from one of our fine sponsors, and then we'll return with more here on TC Sports 1.
Hometown banking. It's having your decisions made by a bank right here in your town, not in another city, county, or even state. It's neighbors and friends who know your name and take the time to greet you when you walk in. It's modern technology such as online banking and mobile check deposits while still being able to talk to a living, breathing human. Come visit us at 4641 Nashville Highway or call us at 364-7888. First Commerce Bank, your first choice for hometown banking, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Moving forward with strong tradition. It's the town's motto, but it holds so true today. The town of Chapel Hill is balancing expanded growth with preserving the small town traditions that make it special. The town's administration and employees would like to take this time to reaffirm their commitment to the citizens of Chapel Hill and to wish the Rockets and Lady Rockets success in their upcoming seasons. From the home of the Lions Super Bowl of the South, the town of Chapel Hill says, "Go Rockets!"
And welcome back to Community High School as we get set for girls basketball action here tonight. As we said, the early season district lead on the line here tonight as these teams getting set to take on each other. And we'll look at Community first. For the Vikings, they are a deep and talented group. They have a lot of experience. They are led by senior M.J. Simmons and senior Haley Mitchell. Those two young ladies played a lot of basketball here at Community High School. They're extremely talented, and Simmons, especially down low, is a force to be reckoned with. Got to keep her off the glass. She's a really good shooter, has good post moves. She's a very powerful rebounder. She will be the focal point. If the Lady Rockets can keep her down in that 10-point range tonight, they got a chance to win this basketball game. But Simmons, she will be tough to keep in that range. Extremely talented, and she gets plenty of help from Mitchell. Mitchell has had some good games against the Lady Rockets in the past. They are a potent 1-2 punch tonight for Community. You also look down this list of players: Zoe Dixon, Addison Brothers, Izzy Martinez. Those are young ladies that we've heard a lot from over the years. They are young ladies that will be counted on for Community. And for the Vikings, their season has looked like this. Thus far, they are 13-5 on the year. Started off by defeating Fayetteville 65-49. Jackson County, they won 57-41. Lost to Richland, who is a really good squad this year, 52-47. Lost in overtime on the road to Huntland, 60-52. Lost to Central Magnet. Of course, we saw them on Tuesday night. Central Magnet, really good basketball team. They had defeated the Vikings by 2 early in the season, 62-60. After that, Community went on a very nice winning streak. They followed that 3-game losing streak up with 9 wins in a row. They defeated Eagleville 50-43, Sycamore 49-39. They returned the favor against Huntland, defeated them here at home 56-42. Richland, they won here at home 68-51. Franklin Road Christian 75-47. They pick up the win. Harpeth 55-35. East Hickman 44-27. Soddy Daisy 35-32. That 9-game winning streak ended in the Smoky Mountain Classic in Gatlinburg. Creekwood beat them 58-46. They followed that up with a couple of wins, 48-43 over Beach, and then 65-48 defeated their rival Eagleville one more time. Cascade got into the district competition, beat them 68-41, and they lost to Cannon County here at home 49-43 in their latest action on Tuesday evening. So the Viqueens 13-5 on the season coming in. As we said, they'll be very talented. You got to keep them off the glass. MJ Simmons will be a terror on the glass tonight if the Lady Rockets cannot get a body on her and keep her off the boards. She will be a force to be reckoned with inside. We'll take another break. We'll be back, take a look at the Lady Rockets and the improving Lady Rockets as they come in here tonight to take on the Viqueens.
Eye Care Clinic, Dr. Jeffrey Jordan and his staff offer a wide range of services, including comprehensive eye exams, advanced testing, and eye disease management. Fashion frames from top names like Guess and Kate Spade. They also stay on top of new eye care advances like Vuity and Upneat. And that unique Dr. J touch that always leaves you with a smile until your next visit. Make your appointment at 359-4373. Advanced Eye Care Clinic, 815 East Commerce.
Your one-stop shop to keep your vehicle running smooth is J&J Automotive. From routine maintenance like oil changes to brake repairs, tires and alignment, and exhaust work as well, J&J has got you covered. They work on gas and diesel engines. Call Vince or Matt Jackson at 931-364-5602 or stop by their location at 1791 Highway 99. Keep your vehicle in tip-top shape at J&J Automotive. Amigos Mexican Grill is the place you'll find all your authentic favorites, from burritos to enchiladas to sizzling fajitas, all served fast and fresh. Dine in, order online, or call in your order at 364-2222. Also, Amigos has catering services available for your next big occasion as well. Good food, good times at Amigos Mexican Grill, 216 South Horton Parkway. Visit their other locations in Lewisburg and Spring Hill. Amigos, proud supporters of the Rockets.
Lewisburg Animal Hospital serves the veterinary needs of Marshall County. They've grown to a 4-doctor practice specializing in small animal medicine. They offer advanced medicine, surgery, and nursing care in a personal and relaxed environment with the utmost compassion for their patients. For your pet's grooming and boarding needs, Maggie Rue Pet Retreat and Grooming Salon is located adjacent to the hospital. Call 931-359-5945 to schedule an appointment for your pet. You know that with Apex Banking Online, you can access your accounts, pay bills, and send money to friends and family anytime? Our online banking feature gives you the advantage of secure banking right from anywhere. With our mobile app and online services, banking has never been more convenient. We're here to serve you wherever you go. Visit us in Chapel Hill or call 931-246-7105. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Joseph Fowler and his outstanding staff are dedicated to providing the most effective, clinically superior physical therapy humanly possible. They make it easy to get back in the game by accepting most insurances, including Medicare. They specialize in total joint replacement rehab and orthopedic conditions. They'll help get your range of motion, flexibility, and your strength back. They even assist in dizziness and balance disorders. Get yourself back in the game at Benchmark Physical Therapy, 4654 Nashville Highway.
And welcome back here. Friday night basketball here on TC Sports 1. Big district battle tonight. Early season district lead on the line, and you don't get a lot of opportunities. Only 6 district games for each team, so each one of them really matters. And anytime you can go on the road and grab a win makes it equally impressive. And for the Lady Rockets, if they can pull the upset here tonight and defeat Community, they'd be 2-0, and they would be 2-0 on the road. So that means you only have Cascade, those ladies at home or on the road, on Tuesday night. If you can go 3-0 through the first half of the season, all on the road, you got a good chance at winning the district because you get those last 3 at home. And I had much rather, I think, take my chances if I was the Rockets and Lady Rockets, get those road games out of the way early, and then later in the season you got a chance to make up any ground you lose there at home and get a chance to finish with a little momentum. So for the boys tonight, we'll take a little quick peek at that one. Boys action tonight, both these teams have struggled. Community 0-17 on the season, Rockets at 1-15. So this game very important here tonight in the sense that you need to pick up a win. You would love to keep yourself in the hunt for a possible 2 seed. Cascade right now really playing well. They'll be tough to beat for the 1, but you got a chance, I think, at defeating Grundy County at home. And you want to win here if you can tonight and maybe give yourselves a chance to get into that 2 seed, but more than that, you just want to pick up a win. Both these teams are really starved for a win right now, and that, of course, would break long losing streaks for both of them and get them maybe on the right track. But we'll have some girls basketball action for you here in about 18 minutes. Until then, we'll take a couple more commercial breaks here from some of our fine sponsors, and we'll be back after this.
Don't know what I would do without you to show me the way and the truth. I don't know what I would do if I didn't have you. If I didn't have you.
Your local agents, Scott Bond and Troy Cashin. Are you moving to the area and need a place to store your possessions? Are you trying to declutter your existing space or needing a place to park your boat, RV, truck, trailer, or camper? There's a simple solution. It's Highway 99 Storage. Conveniently located off Highway 99 and James King Road, it's a lighted, secure, and fenced-in area to keep your valuables safe. New units available with climate control. Call 364-5678 to rent. That's Highway 99 Storage.
Funeral home and cremation services had its beginning in 1939 when Thomas H. Lawrence established the business. Lawrence Funeral Home has always strived to provide compassionate, dignified, and professional service to every family it serves, regardless of their circumstances. Lawrence Funeral Home pledges to the families of Marshall and surrounding counties to continue providing excellence in funeral service. In your time of need, our family is there for your family. Lawrence Funeral Home and Cremation Service.
Stop in and visit Mack Equipment, your largest Exmark and Cub Cadet dealer in the state of Tennessee. Locally owned and operated in the heart of Chapel Hill at 109 North Horton Parkway, next to Southern Roots Hair Salon. Mack Equipment offers parts, sales, service, and rental. Their factory-certified technicians also service multiple brands of outdoor power equipment, making this a perfect stop for your future equipment repairs. Don't forget to visit our 2 other locations in Murfreesboro and Lewisburg. That's Mack Equipment.
You can't have it all. At Brooks Grocery, they've got farm fresh fruits and vegetables, a deli with a selection of freshly prepared favorites, Brooks specialties like Ava's pimento cheese and Adam's chicken salad, freshly made pies, cakes, and desserts. And who could possibly forget the best meat department you'll find anywhere? Great selection, online ordering, and friendly customer service. Brooks Grocery, the place you'll find your next favorite food.
Hey, there's my girl. Who's that?
Life can be uncomfortable. Your home doesn't have to be. Ream Heating Equipment was designed to bring affordable comfort to any home. So no matter your budget, we can help you feel comfortable, even when you can't be comfortable.
Oh, come on! Yes, let's go!
When it's time for a tune-up or a new HVAC system, contact the trusted pros at Clint's Air Care for expert service and installation.
And welcome back here to Community High School as we get set for our first game of the evening of 2 by Queens and the Lady Rockets to kick things off. And before we go any further, just wanted to make a few programming notes for you. Tonight, I want to send out a special thank you. We come to Community and their athletic director, Mr. Ralph Edwards. You cannot find anyone anywhere you go on the road that is more accommodating, is nicer to deal with than Mr. Edwards. We've been here a number of times, and even times when we've had trouble getting on, he's really tried to help everyone. He's gotten it to where we have a dedicated stream here at Community High School, and has really gone out of his way to help us in being able to put these broadcasts on. So a special thank you to him and the staff here at Community, as they have been, as we said, just super helpful in allowing us to be able to get on here tonight. Have spoken with Mr. Gill, the athletic director at Cascade. They do, from what I understand, have the ability maybe to get us on. He had some questions as to whether the actual firewall would let us through the stream. But as of right now, I think we're going to go make that journey. Since it is a district game, we're going to go over there and try to get on. So plan on us being able to make an attempt on Tuesday to get on to where we can bring you the Cascade contest. If we cannot do that, we may end up with that one being a tape delay broadcast or an audio only. If we can get some kind of signal, maybe we could go audio only. I'm looking into some more avenues for that. But first of all, I think we are going to try to be able to bring you that game live on Tuesday night. So that is the plan at this point. But once again, able to get on here tonight. And once again, thanks to Mr. Edwards and all the folks here at Community High School for allowing us the opportunity to use their facilities and being so gracious to us here tonight. Taking a look, before we take a break, let's take a look at the Lady Rockets. Lady Rockets are really, I think, really hitting their stride maybe at a really good time this season. They're beginning to improve at the right time. They took some lumps early in the season, of course, well documented the injury situation that they have had to deal with this year. They have had a lot of adversity to have to deal with, but they've come through that, I think, on the other side, and now beginning to play very, very well. The record may not indicate it at this point, but for the Lady Rockets, I think these last few games have really kind of given you an indication of what this team could be by the end of the season if they continue to improve. 4-12 on the season, but if you look at the last few games, even though in that loss to Central Magnet, 62-49 on Tuesday night, they played well. 2 college commits on that Central Magnet team. Lady Rockets hung in that game throughout. That game was about a 8 to 10 point game throughout. Most of that game stayed that way. Central Magnet hits a few free throws on the end, stretches it back out to 13, and they are able to win that game, of course. But Lady Rockets are playing much better down this stretch. They won in what I thought was their best game of the year and most complete over Grundy County, 59-42 the final there. And they got out to a great start against Moore County. Led 14-2 after one quarter before losing to Moore County 47-40. Those last 3 games of the season, you've begun to see some glimpses from the Lady Rockets that they're beginning to put things together. Hopefully the young ladies coming up from the 8th grade will give them a little more depth, that they're able to go 5-on-5 in practice. That's something that they haven't had the luxury of doing an awful lot, and hopefully give them a little bit more competition and a few more options down the stretch. If Coach Merle needs it to get in some foul difficulty, you got a few more bodies over there on the bench that you can throw out there. So for the Lady Rockets, I think things are looking in the right direction. And here tonight, if they can pull the upset on the road, it would go a long way into establishing them as a threat once they get into tourney time. Let's take another break. We'll be back with more coverage here on TC Sports 1 after this.
Hometown banking. It's having your decisions made by a bank right here in your town, not in another city, county, or even state. It's neighbors and friends who know your name and take the time to greet you when you walk in. It's modern technology such as online banking and mobile check deposits while still being able to talk to a living, breathing human. Come visit us at 4641 Nashville Highway or call us at 364-7888. First Commerce Bank, your first choice for hometown banking, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Moving forward with strong tradition. It's the town's motto, but it holds so true today. The town of Chapel Hill is balancing expanded growth with preserving the small town traditions that make it special. The town's administration and employees would like to take this time to reaffirm their commitment to the citizens of Chapel Hill and to wish the Rockets and Lady Rockets success in their upcoming seasons. From the home of the Lions Super Bowl of the South, the town of Chapel Hill says, "Go Rockets!"
And welcome back as we get set for game one of the evening here tonight. As we're going to have tag team partner, good buddy, Mr. Noble Mays, going to settle in as he's getting his headset adjusted. Noble, good evening.
Good evening there, T-Roy. Good evening, young Gabe.
Noble, as we said, this is always an interesting matchup on the girls' side of the ledger. These teams usually battling for the top spot in the district. And after the Lady Rockets took down Grundy County on the road last Friday, probably no reason to think these two teams probably won't finish 1-2 in the district again. But for the Lady Rockets, the challenge is, can they build off these last 2 or 3 games where they've improved and take down the preseason favorite here tonight?
I could be wrong, T-Roy, and you've been watching sports longer than I have. Sometimes trying to find that right chemistry and trying to duplicate a game that you had the previous game. I think the formula that I seen last week with them on the road, if they can come and the ones who are great at defense, they bring that defensive tenacity, and the ones who added an extra offense to the arsenal, if they can duplicate that formula, I think they'll probably be in every game, most games throughout moving forward.
Noble, I'm going to allow you. Let's take another break. We're going to allow Noble. We're going to do a few little adjustments to the roster that Noble's going to need to be aware of. We'll catch up a couple other things, and we'll return as we get set for the Vi-Queens and the Lady Rockets here in Unionville.
Eye Care Clinic, Dr. Jeffrey Jordan and his staff offer a wide range of services, including comprehensive eye exams, advanced testing, and eye disease management. Fashion frames from top names like Guess and Kate Spade. They also stay on top of new eye care advances like Vuity and Upneat. And that unique Dr. J touch that always leaves you with a smile until your next visit. Make your appointment at 359-4373. Advanced Eye Care Clinic, 815 East Commerce.
Your one-stop shop to keep your vehicle running smooth is J&J Automotive. From routine maintenance like oil changes to brake repairs, tires and alignment, and exhaust work as well, J&J has got you covered. They work on gas and diesel engines. Call Vince or Matt Jackson at 931-364-5602 or stop by their location at 1791 Highway 99. Keep your vehicle in tip-top shape at J&J Automotive. Amigos Mexican Grill is the place you'll find all your authentic favorites, from burritos to enchiladas to sizzling fajitas, all served fast and fresh. Dine in, order online, or call in your order at 364-2222. Also, Amigos has catering services available for your next big occasion as well. Good food, good times at Amigos Mexican Grill, 216 South Horton Parkway. Visit their other locations in Lewisburg and Spring Hill. Amigos, proud supporters of the Rockets.
Lewisburg Animal Hospital serves the veterinary needs of Marshall County. They've grown to a 4-doctor practice specializing in small animal medicine. They offer advanced medicine, surgery, and nursing care in a personal and relaxed environment with the utmost compassion for their patients. For your pet's grooming and boarding needs, Maggie Rue Pet Retreat and Grooming Salon is located adjacent to the hospital. Call 931-359-5945 to schedule an appointment for your pet. Know that with Apex Banking Online, you can access your accounts, pay bills, and send money to friends and family anytime. Our online banking feature gives you the advantage of secure banking right from anywhere. With our mobile app and online services, banking has never been more convenient. We're here to serve you wherever you go. Visit us in Chapel Hill or call 931-246-7105. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Joseph Fowler and his outstanding staff are dedicated to providing the most effective, clinically superior physical therapy humanly possible. They make it easy to get back in the game by accepting most insurances, including Medicare. They specialize in total joint replacement rehab and orthopedic conditions. They'll help get your range of motion, flexibility, and your strength back. They even assist in dizziness and balance disorders. Get yourself back in the game at Benchmark Physical Therapy, 4654 Nashville Highway.
And welcome back, folks, as we get set for basketball here on a Friday evening in Unionville. The 13-5 Queens of Community High School taking on the 4-12 Lady Rockets of Forrest High. But the big thing, both of these teams 1-0 in district play. Winner tonight takes sole control of the district lead here 2 games in. Noble, we say 2 games in. Normally that doesn't mean a whole lot. You've only got 6 district games, so you know, anytime you can win a district game, it helps your cause.
It certainly does, T. Roy. And initially when I heard you say just getting started, I was reminded that it's kind of how you finish in the end when you need just top 2 spots, whatever. But when you're talking about 6 games, that kind of reminds you every game is relevant, right?
Yeah, and you have to play with a sense of urgency in every game. Both these teams came out, and you always want to win that first one, especially when you don't get a lot of opportunities. Of course, Community expected to take care of business, and they did just that, 68-41 over Cascade. But I think everyone was a little shocked, including myself, that the Lady Rockets were able to go on the road and take care of Grundy County as easily as they did, winning by 17 on the road. And maybe we didn't see that kind of performance coming, but it was certainly a very good and encouraging performance that gives them a little momentum here tonight.
Well, T. Roy, I'll say this. In defense of us maybe not seeing that coming, here's what showed up that we were not necessarily ready for. We got extra help for Kirby on offense. So we have been talking for several games about who would show up. They had 2 people show up, so we were not ready for that. And also transition, offense, great offense, transition into great defense, or great defense transition into offense, however you want to say it. But they got a lot of help on the defensive end and nothing easy in the paint. So everything was different about the Lady Rockets on that previous game. I think it's been quite a while. What's it been, a week ago?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Noble, I think the other thing tonight, this is going to be a battle of 2 different areas for each team. Community, they're going to want to pound inside with MJ Simmons. She is a fantastic girls basketball player, really solid, rebounds the ball well, great post moves down low. They've also got Haley Mitchell, who can go inside, outside, but those 2 young ladies, they want to control the painted area. Meanwhile, for the Lady Rockets, they're going to be more guard-oriented. They're going to see a lot of Mason Kirby, a lot of Kinsley Enlow, a lot of Megan Mealer. So whichever team I think can control their area better is going to have a chance here tonight to win this basketball game. Lady Rockets don't have a shot if they can't keep Simmons off the board.
Well, T. Roy, you have certainly created quite a dilemma there, because that interior paint is where the Lady Rockets have given up more points than I would have liked to have seen them give up. So hopefully they have addressed that. They've looked at the scouting report, and if you can sit here on the radio and tell me that Simmons and Mitchell are something to watch out for, then surely they can put a game plan together to keep them outside of that paint. And if they're successful doing that, they have a great chance of being able to win based upon everything I heard you say. But if they allow those young ladies to get in the paint, it's going to be a very long first half, which transitions to a very long evening.
Yeah, and I think the other thing you talk about in tandem with that is you want the Lady Rockets to be able to stay out of foul trouble inside. Kaylin Pope, the young freshman, she's looked good and played good defense in spurts, but they haven't been able to keep her on the floor as much as they would have liked. She's gotten into some foul difficulty. Megan Meagler's been in some foul difficulty, and those are going to be 2 of your big inside defenders. So if they can keep them out of foul trouble, that's going to be another big key tonight.
Let me correct something I said the last time I seen you, T. Roy. I was asking for Pope to maybe give me great defense and maybe 4 points.
Yeah.
If she can manage to stay on the court and play defense against one of those weapons that the Queens have, she don't have to give me any points at all.
You're right. That could be a very big thing here tonight. Let's take a final break. We'll be back with your starting lineups after this.
Don't know what I would do without you to show me the way and the truth. I don't know what I would do if I didn't have you. if I didn't have you.
Your local agents, Scott Bond and Troy Cashin. Are you moving to the area and need a place to store your possessions? Are you trying to declutter your existing space or needing a place to park your boat, RV, truck, trailer, or camper? There's a simple solution. It's Highway 99 Storage. Conveniently located off Highway 99 and James King Road, it's a lighted, secure, and fenced-in area to keep your valuables safe. New units available with climate control. Call 364-5678 to rent. That's Highway 99 Storage.
Let's pray. Lord God, thank you so much for the day that you've given us, and just thank you for everyone in this room that made it out to the game. And just, I pray that every athlete on the court this evening doesn't get hurt and they have goodwill toward each other and the other team. In Jesus' name I pray, amen.
Thank you, AJ. Please remain standing and give your attention to the flag as the Community High School Band, under the direction of Jimmy Bratcher, performs our national anthem.
And the playing of our national anthem, and now we'll have our starting lineups here from Community High School.
And now for the starting lineup of the Lady Rockets. Number 5, Mason Kirby. Number 11, Kingsley Inlow. Number 15, Megan Mingler. Number 21, Kaylin Hope. Number 34, Carly Warner.
And the customary starting 5 for Coach Hal Merle. It'll be Warner, Pope, Mealer, Inlow, and Mason Kirby. Coach Merle assisted by Madison Curtis, Summer Molesky, and Jessica Preston. And now the starting lineup for the Vikings, who are coached by Cody Pierce. He's assisted by Misty Thompson, Dan Reed, and Aaron Thompson.
Starting lineup of our Community Vikings, 2, Zoe Dixon. Number 4, Madison Brothers. 2-0, Henry Mitchell. 23, MJ Simmons. Running out that starting lineup is number 30, Shelby Hawthorne.
And so it'll be Dixon, Brothers, Mitchell, Simmons, and Coffin for the Vi Queens as we get set for this key district matchup here tonight. Winner takes sole possession of first place at 2-0 in district play. Lady Rockets decked out in those black unis tonight. Noble, we talked about what a great look those are.
Yes, indeed, and apparently that's going to be the traveling uniform there. So if they play anything like they did the last time I seen them decked out in that all black, it should be quite a night for the folks listening at home and able to tune in and watch it.
Let's hope that's the case. Beaver and Simmons to get it underway, and attack controlled by the Vi Queens. Dixon swings it on that wing to Mitchell. And you just wait to see how long it takes Simmons to get involved. Lady Rockets in that zone here early. They're going to try to limit Simmons' touches down underneath, Noble. She pops out on the wing and gets it here.
Very successful thus far, T-Roy.
Fires to Mitchell from three. Shot no good. Rebound battle for control by Carly Warner. And Noble, you talk about each player contributing. That's what they got to have from Carly is backboard help, and she gets the rebound there.
That's all she needs. Solid defense down low and one possession.
In low, Noble, who was much more aggressive offensively in that second half of the Central Magnet game. That's the kind of player I want to see her be the rest of the year.
Yes, indeed. You don't need very many points if you play solid defense. I still stand on that, Troy.
They were inside. The cutting Kirby puts it up and in. They take advantage of Kirby right there as she gets inside against Brothers, uses her advantage with the offense, puts it up and in early, gives them a 2-0 lead.
Excellent shield off by Kirby with the body and excellent entry pass, T-Roy.
Noble, that's something that you don't just pick up. You've got to have some innate ability to be able to do that, but it's something you work on as well, and Kirby's really good at that. Coughlin inside, missed that one at point-blank range, but it goes out of bounds. Meagher got a hand on it. Back to the Vi Queens.
You know what else Kirby's good at we take for granted?
What's
Using
that?
her left hand on that left side of the rim.
Simmons with it. Beyond the arc is once again, they're going to try to limit her touches. Going baseline. Shot put up no good by Dixon. Rebound to Pope. Dixon got baseline, but she could not finish. Cross court Kirby. Spot up 16-footer in and out, no good. Rebound pulled away by Simmons. Simmons pushes it the other way. Mitchell trailing. Nice job of getting back by the Lady Rockets. There they try to go in. That's what you want right there. Nice defense by Pope. Noble, you called it.
She didn't pick up the foul, T-Roy. She can play all game on one side of the court for me and be very successful.
Noble, I almost forgot. Peter's not here. I got to keep score tonight. Shot put up no good. Rebound pulled away, and here come the Lady Rockets. I got caught up in watching the game as Meagher puts it up and draws the foul. Nice aggressive move, Noble, as they try to get down the floor, beat the Vi Queens back, and get an easy opportunity. Mission accomplished. Foul on Mitchell.
I like everything I've seen. Pope, T-Roy, look like they've been doing a great job of fundamentals. She boxed out down there and allowed Warner to get that defensive possession.
Missed by Megan Meagher, but again, Noble, that's important because you get an early foul on Mitchell as well. You'd love to get either Mitchell or Simmons in foul trouble.
What's just as important is the aggressive nature to the basket from Meagher. She got started early looking for offense.
Yes. Very well executed. They're up 3-0 here early. Just underway, couple of minutes gone by here, opening quarter. Left side, Mitchell. They'll go cross court now, Simmons. Simmons goes baseline. Help a little late getting there. Shot, though, blocked by the underneath of the backboard. Simmons got too far underneath.
She was forced inside there, T-Roy.
Kirby with it on the other end. In low, comes around the screen, fires from three. This one too strong, but there's Kirby on the glass. They get another opportunity, and Noble, you'll take those all night long.
Certainly will, and I was glad to see Kirby get up from with her leg being under the other player.
Simmons goes for the steal. Warner gets the shot. It's no good. Rebounding foul inside. It's going to be on Pope, as she was battling against Mitchell in the paint.
I know the folks at home going to think I'm crazy, but she was battling for the ball that time, T-Roy, and that'll happen sometimes.
Yeah, you don't mind those aggressive fouls. It's the ones that you get where you're out of position. Those mental fouls coaches hate, but I guess the sin of commission, as you say, of getting the foul, they don't mind that one quite as bad if you're hustling. Dixon out top, goes cross court against the zone. Mitchell from way outside, shot no good, rebound to Warner. And we got Simmons on the reach in. Noble, they've done a nice job here early as Community has just been kind of content to fire away from the outside.
They certainly have, and Warner has done an excellent job of keeping the one possession. She has 3 defensive rebounds thus far. Warner does, Carly Warner.
Here's the pressure they need to handle. They do so beautifully that time. Kirby with it behind the screen. Spot up 3, bang. Let her get her feet set and a good look, and you can just about count it.
Nice dribble. She looked like she was just at practice with that. Nice rhythm, flow right into the shot, T-Roy.
Noble, the thing that will not be seen as much or looked at was a beautiful screen set for her to get there. There's Simmons inside, shot no good. Rebound, Coffin puts it up and in and draws the foul. That's where the Lady Rockets have got to win the battle or at least stay even to have a chance here tonight.
Yes, indeed. I think we were trying to get a little help. She had that elbow up high that came around with that, and we were looking for the official to be able to call offensive foul that time. He called it no contact, let it go through.
Foul on Meagler. Her first. Coffin completes the three-point play. 6-3 ball game. Pressure again by Community. Full court man-to-man as they break it in front court. And Noble, if you can do that 3 or 4 times in a row, maybe the pressure doesn't come quite as much. And if you can make them pay for it, then they really back out.
Yeah, if you can make them pay for it, they certainly are not interested in repeating that.
The other thing, Meagler from 3, bang! That's a good sign. Aggressive, looking for her shot. Megan Meagler spins, fires, and connects.
She's been looking for it since the 6-minute mark, T-Roy.
Makes it a 9-3 ball game here early. Simmons in the left corner. And Noble, I've really been surprised. Simmons has been kind of content to come out on the wing, catch the basketball, and not get a good look. They go baseline again with Dixon, who puts it up and in. I'm very surprised at her willingness to kind of let them dictate what she's doing right now.
There's not much of an entry pass in there still, T-Roy.
First turnover against the pressure. Dixon the other way. Shot blocked. Cleared by Dixon. She'll put it back up and in.
Zoe Dixon, 14.
That's what Community wants to do. Get a couple of cheap baskets off of that pressure. Broken here. Here comes Enlow with numbers now. Nice bounce pass. Pope puts it up. Will not drop. They did everything but finish there.
That's that case where you talk about wanting to make them pay for being able to beat the press. They got to beat them that time, T-Roy. Got to finish.
Dump down. There's that excellent low block position, and that's what we kind of expected as Coffin gets down low, connects, and Coach Murrow will take a timeout. We'll take a break as well. We'll return after this commercial message.
Funeral home and cremation services had its beginning in 1939 when Thomas H. Lawrence established the business. Lawrence Funeral Home has always strived to provide compassionate, dignified, and professional service to every family it serves, regardless of their circumstances. Lawrence Funeral Home pledges to the families of Marshall and surrounding counties to continue providing excellence in funeral service. In your time of need, our family is there for your family. Lawrence Funeral Home and Cremation Service.
Stop in and visit Mac Equipment, your largest Exmark and Cub Cadet dealer in the state of Tennessee. Locally owned and operated in the heart of Chapel Hill at 109 North Horton Parkway, next to Southern Roots Hair Salon. Mac Equipment offers parts, sales, service, and rental. Their factory-certified technicians also service multiple brands of outdoor power equipment, making this a perfect stop for your future equipment repairs. Don't forget to visit our 2 other locations in Murfreesboro and Lewisburg. That's Mac Equipment.
Inlow steps into a 3, no good. Vi Queens will clear it. 9-9 ball game here. 2 minutes left, opening quarter. They tried to go inside. That time overshot Simmons.
They tried to go to the bread and butter, T-Roy.
Josie Brown is checked in along with Samantha Hopkins for the Lady Rockets. Kirby again steps into a 3. Bang! Do not leave her alone. She got squared up, got her feet set and over, and you can count it.
I like it, T-Roy. They worked the ball around. She was able to find a nice little cushion off in there and just stepped right into it, ready to shoot.
But Noble, you saw, she found the crease and was ready to shoot. Runner in the lane, good. And Haskins, the freshman into the game for the first time, connects. 12-11.
Nice soft touch.
Well executed there by the Queens. They extend the pressure again as Enlow. They'll swing it now. Hopkins in the corner. Community just trying to match up here.
They're giving them that high post, T-Roy.
1 minute left in the quarter. Enlow gives it up top. Hopkins with it. Kirby around the screen. That time couldn't get off the shot. Ball tipped away, picked back up by Meagher. No, I'm a little curious here as you saw Simmons come away from the basket against Meagher. I'm a little curious if they try to maybe exploit that matchup because Megan Meagher much quicker than Simmons off the dribble.
And you want them to go down low, or you want them to stay out in the perimeter area with Megan?
I think if she puts it on the floor, she can get by Simmons if she plays that far away from the basket. Brown as they went for the steal. Josie gives it up now to Hopkins. Kirby as we approach the half-a-minute mark left here in the opening quarter. Good start for the Lady Rockets. Brown. And travel the basketball. Good defensive pressure out there by Zoe Dixon. Forces the turnover. And the Queens now get it back.
We made it a little too easy for them on defense on that possession, T-Roy. Got to stay aggressive. They've been aggressive all throughout this first quarter. I need to see the Lady Rockets stay aggressive.
Final 15 seconds. Simmons puts it on the floor. Draws a little help as they kick it around on the wing. Dixon with it. 9 seconds and counting. Out top. Brothers steps into a long three. It's good. And that is how we will end this first quarter of action here in Unionville. It's been a good first quarter. Queens by 2.
You can't have it all. At Brooks Grocery, they've got farm fresh fruits and vegetables, a deli with a selection of freshly prepared favorites, Brooks specialties like Ava's pimento cheese and Adam's chicken salad, freshly made pies, cakes, and desserts, and who could possibly forget the best meat department you'll find anywhere. Great selection, online ordering, and friendly customer service. Brooks Grocery, the place you'll find your next favorite food.
Welcome back. End of your first quarter. Queens lead it by 2, 14-12. And Noble, this is a well-played first quarter. That's what you expect from two teams that are going to be battling for the top spot in the district.
First half of that first quarter, T-Roy, Lady Rockets was doing an excellent job of keeping the Queens to one-shot attempt. Then the Queens on the back half of the first quarter, Queens was able to start finding a way to get nice entry passes down low, and they took advantage. So as you would call it in a boxing match, nice job of both of them being able to get through the first round, kind of even match there.
Mason Kirby with 8 in the opening quarter, including a couple of threes. They were able to get her some good looks, and that will be a key here, Noble. If they can continue to do that, it'll keep them in this game. Excuse me, almost stolen away by Simmons. Retained up top now by Kirby. Noble, you got to know tonight, they've talked about passing. Crisp passes, no lazy passes. Do not allow Unionville to overplay in those passing lanes and get the steals as they did there. Picked back up by Kirby. Can't get a shot off. Tried to get it inside, knocked away and stolen. Not the ideal possession that time that they wanted.
Now the Queens have decided that they're going to get the ball out of Kirby's hand.
Dixon, the brothers up top. Simmons calling for it down low against Pope. Instead, they go cross court. The freshman lets it fly from 3. Shot no good. Coughlin on the glass, no good. Goes back, gets another rebound. She'll lean inside. Shot no good, but she draws the foul. Once again, we talked about it, Noble, at the top. They cannot afford to lose the rebounding battle. It cannot be a lopsided rebounding battle tonight.
Lost it twice on that one possession, T-Roy. There she is at the line getting an opportunity. She's 1 for 1 tonight and got 2 shots here, but as a result of 2 rebounds.
Kaylin Pope picked up her second personal foul as well. As Coughlin will battle for another here. Toss on the way, back iron, no good. Missed them both, but there's Simmons on the glass, puts it up, no good. Rebound again inside, Coughlin in traffic. And as she spun, let's see, we get a tie ball situation or we got a foul?
Foul.
I'll call it on Carly Warner. Nope, Kirby. This will be the team's 4th.
T-Roy, that's 4 offensive rebounds on this possession.
Yeah. Open 3 from the corner off the mark. There's another offensive board and a block shot by Meagher, but they're going to call her with the body as Dixon was able, Noble, to pick that one up off the errant shot by Haskins. Put it up and drew the foul.
5 offensive rebounds, T-Roy.
Yeah.
On one possession.
Yeah.
And they still haven't gotten any points as a result, though.
You see Coach Merle, he's just talking to the Lady Rockets saying, look, that is unacceptable, to say the least.
They've been fortunate, T-Roy. They may only get away with 1 point or not giving up any.
Yeah. Missed them both, but guess what? Another offensive rebound by Simmons. Haskins inside, backs her way down, puts it up the left hand. May have gotten partially blocked by Warner. Cleared by Meagher, and here we go the other way. Meagher. Kick now in low. Nice bounce pass inside. Pope puts it up and in. Beautifully done there by Kaylin Pope.
It's going to do a lot for her confidence there, T-Roy. And Coach still got in the game with 2 fouls. I like it, Coach Merle.
14-14 game. And Noble, now you look at the Vi Queens and say, hey, you had an awful lot of opportunities down here, just didn't convert. Coughlin will muscle it up and muscle it home.
Too deep down there. Cawthorn, T-Roy. She can get 20 shots down there. She don't have to hit many, but can't keep giving that up.
Kirby lost the handle. Simmons after it. And as Mason went back to get it, lost the handle once more. Out of bounds, and the turnover gives it right back.
Yes, they're going to try to keep the ball out of Kirby's hand when she doesn't have it. And when she does have it, they're going to try to get her to give it up, T-Roy. We got to get Kirby a little help. Somebody got to come through like they did the last game about a week ago.
Yeah, we're going to have Skaggs check in. Megan Skaggs for the first time, replacing Pope. Hopkins back in the lineup as well as they swing it around the perimeter to do the Vi Queens. Open shot, Brothers from 3, no good. Rebound pulled away by Kirby and Noble. A couple of years ago, as this one from 3, no good. Pulled away by the Vi Queens. A few years ago, there was this time when the Vi Queens had trouble from their guards being able to connect from long range. Dixon does there. But I was going to say, if that trend would continue, the Lady Rockets may want to really pack it back inside.
Well, if they get that outside working, because we know they got the inside working, they will certainly be trouble.
Hopkins against the pressure, tries to go cross court, knocked away, but picked up by Kirby. Bounce pass, Skaggs underneath, puts it up and in. Megan Skaggs with a bucket.
She got on the board early, just got in the game there. On the board already, Skaggs.
Nice pass by Kirby as she drew the defender. Good kick, and Skaggs ready to shoot. Tied again, 19-16 Community. And Noble, I think I have abandoned my scoring, so it's all up to you on the scoring side tonight.
Yes, indeed. I'll try to do the best I can.
Backing inside, and we've got a foul again, and that's the thing. You can't let them get that deep inside, Noble. Cawthon especially really showing she wants to bang and back and get good position down inside.
And she does a great job once she get in there to decide that she's planning on trying to be aggressive down there. So we got to keep from allowing her to have that entry pass.
Quick shot put up Dixon, no good. Off the miss, here comes Hopkins. Approaching the halfway mark here in the second quarter. Lady Rockets playing tough here tonight. Come out top and low. Around that screen. Sets and fires, 3 ball, no good. Rebound battle for. Skaggs had a hand on it, but could not reel it in out of bounds. Back to the Vi Queens. Skaggs has been active since she's been in the contest here, Noble, and that's a good lift that they've needed.
Yes, indeed, and that's all Coach Merrill can ask for. When I bring you in, give me the best you can, however many minutes that I allow you to have each night.
Coach Merrill down on that baseline, constantly coaching, directing traffic here. Simmons pops out high post. Give it on that wing, Brothers. And Noble right now, they've done a good job of limiting Simmons. Brothers fires and connects.
Addison Brothers for 3.
She's hit a couple of those, Noble, and they've hit 3 or 4 outside, but I'm going to give them that. I'm going to make them beat me rather than Simmons. Simmons is the proven commodity.
Brothers is 2 from 3 from downtown, T-Roy. That's a nice percentage.
Tried to go baseline, and that one knocked away as they were trying to get it to Samantha Hopkins. Inlow's going to play it in. Lob out top, almost knocked away. Simmons on the floor, gets after it, picks it up, and here comes Mitchell. Mitchell 2-on-1, double dribble. Defense got back. That was Josie Brown who got into the play late. Samantha Hopkins was back initially, but as Brown got back in the play, she forced Mitchell to double clutch it and turn it over. And, Lady Rockets almost give it right back. 3:21 left here, second quarter. Folks, I apologize. I'm used to doing the play-by-play here, and I'm used to having Peter to do the scoreboard. I apologize here as I've kind of let my duties lag there for a minute. I look down at the board and I'm like, oops.
Tell the folks at home, don't take Peter for granted.
Yeah, don't take Peter for granted. Hopkins in rear court. Gives it up to Inlow. Kinsley will fire. A little 15-footer in and out, no good. Skaggs with a rebound. We got a foul inside. Is that Simmons? If it is, that's 2. It is. MJ Simmons has picked up her second. Fourth team foul on Community. I'd love to see them get a third on her. Inside. Warner, take it up strong. Carly, no call there on Simmons. Now we've got a jump ball situation as Warner went back to get it. Noble, I would have loved to have seen him got the third on Simmons, but she was straight up that time.
Yes, she was, and would have had to force a little more contact that time, so she was able to avoid any contact down there, so no call to be made.
Possession arrow in favor of the Vi Queens as we go back the other way. Quick 3, Mitchell, no good. Rebound, battle for. There's Coffin inside to the left hand, no good. And we got a jump ball situation as Coffin gets back in there. Skaggs will hustle, get a jump ball situation, and this time it will go to the Lady Rockets. 22-16 ball game. 2:38 left here in the half. Warner in rear court. Needs some help, and she is tied up by Dixon. Alternating possession. Gives it to Community. Now that press has begun to pay some dividends here, Noble. They've gotten a few turnovers against the Lady Rockets.
I think they had a turnover that time. We just didn't get it.
Lady Rockets tried to get the timeout, just could not get it quick enough. Dixon matched up against Kirby now as she steps out on her. To the baseline, Simmons fires, shot no good. Once again, Coffin inside, puts it up and in. Noble, they have not been able, she is big and wide-bodied and really strong. She's just been muscling her way down inside for excellent position. And right now, she has been a Lady Rocket killer as timeout taken by the Lady Rockets.
Hey, there's my girl. Who's that?
Life can be uncomfortable. Your home doesn't have to be. Ream Heating Equipment was designed to bring affordable comfort to any home. So no matter your budget, we can help you feel comfortable, even when you can't be comfortable.
Oh, come on. Yes, let's go.
When it's time for a tune-up or a new HVAC system, contact the trusted pros at Clint's Air Care for expert service and installation.
And welcome back here. 2:06 left here in the second quarter. And Noble, Lady Rockets, I think early on, did exactly what you wanted them to do here. But it has been Coffin inside just using her size and strength to outpower the Lady Rockets down inside. That's been a huge factor for the Vi Queens, those offensive second chance points.
Yes, it has. Been down low. I'm missing 2 points for the Vi Queens, but speaking of down low, I got Kaufman down there. She has 6 on the interior and then 1 free throw, so she's doing a great job. She's also had 6 attempts down there, though, T-Roy. 50% from inside the paint there.
.45 left here in the second quarter. Having a few issues with my clock here. We might try to clean that up at halftime. In low, right side with it. 24-16 Vi Queens here. And Noble, I don't think you want to let them keep that lead creeping out there. You want to get a couple of buckets here and maybe have a 2-possession game heading into the second half. Open three, bang. That's how you do it. Get her free and let her ring the bell. Mason Kirby again from downtown.
That'll certainly help with your confidence. I would like to see them try to stiffen up this interior, T-Roy, before the half so they don't have to work on that second half.
24-19, and you just watch inside. Look at Coffin banging in there against Skaggs. And Noble, I think the bright spot is Simmons doesn't have a bucket that I can recall.
No, sir. No, sir. She is 0 for 2 from the field. She's only taken 2 shot attempts, according to my stats.
But you got to win the glass against Coffin. Inside, Simmons spins, bounce pass down low. Brothers puts it up, shot partially blocked. Got her own rebound, in traffic, puts it up and in. Big dig out there by Brothers as she found that loose basketball and put it home.
According to my stats, T-Roy, she has 8 points. That's her first basket other than 2 threes.
In low out front, 5 seconds left in the quarter. They got to get a shot up. 3, 2, 1. This one's going to be good if it goes. Haskins fires. It's off the mark, and we have reached halftime here in Community. Your score here at the break. It's the Vi Queens of Community, 26, and the Lady Rockets of Forrest High School, 19. We'll take a break, and we'll be back after these commercial messages.
Funeral home and cremation services had its beginning in 1939 when Thomas H. Lawrence established the business. Lawrence Funeral Home has always strived to provide compassionate, dignified, and professional service to every family it serves, regardless of their circumstances. Lawrence Funeral Home pledges to the families of Marshall and surrounding counties to continue providing excellence in funeral service. In your time of need, our family is there for your family. Lawrence Funeral Home and Cremation Service.
Stop in and visit Mac Equipment, your largest Exmark and Cub Cadet dealer in the state of Tennessee. Locally owned and operated in the heart of Chapel Hill at 109 North Horton Parkway, next to Southern Roots Hair Salon. Mac Equipment offers parts, sales, service, and rental. Their factory-certified technicians also service multiple brands of outdoor power equipment, making this a perfect stop for your future equipment repairs. Don't forget to visit our 2 other locations in Murfreesboro and Lewisburg. That's Mac Equipment.
What's up? And welcome back here at halftime. 26-19 Community in a pretty well-played first half of action here as we are joined here at the break by Forrest head basketball coach Shane Chapman. And Shane, both of these teams struggling coming in here tonight, looking for and hungry for a win. And you think about it, if you win tonight, you put yourself back in position to get one of those top 2 spots.
Yeah, I mean, that's where we are, man. It's Community is struggling kind of like we are, trying to get, the ball go in. They've been the same boat we've played all year, with teams that are lose by 5, lose by 7, lose by 3, and then they've been blown out a few times too. Yeah, somebody will be 0-2 with a lot deeper hole, and then somebody will be 1-1 and be right in the middle of stuff.
Do you feel like, and I'm sure they're the same way, you get in a lot of these tight games, and when you get down at the end of the game, maybe your confidence in where it needs to be?
Yeah, and that's been the biggest thing with my guys is they play hard. Just their confidence is low, and you can tell it in some of the things that they do early in the game where they're not willing to shoot that open shot just out of fear of it not going in and not take those chances And then when it's late in the game and it's a blowout game or a game that, we got the young kids in playing or whatever, those shots tend to go in because there's less pressure. And in practice, where there's no pressure in practice, they knock those shots down. And, super proud of the way my guys work, man. They work really, really hard day in, day out. They're still bought into what we're doing. We've had a few breaks here and there that haven't went our way. We played a pretty tough schedule up until our district. Our district is no slouch. Cascade and Grundy are playing tonight. Those teams are both, somebody will be undefeated and somebody will be 1-1, and that puts everybody right in the middle of the mix with this game here in Community tonight. So, we're just going to try to go out, work hard. Guys know the situation. Both teams are hungry for a win. It's, close game, big crowd. We're going to try to get out there and work really hard tonight.
What's been the message the last couple of days? I know you weren't happy, and the guys weren't happy again with the way you shot the ball against Central Magnet, but what's been the message the last couple of days with the opportunity presented here tonight?
Remember why you play the game. The kids, they love the game or they wouldn't be here. I love coaching them or I wouldn't be here. And I love the game of basketball. I love working with these guys day in and day out. And they're still, with one win underneath our belt this year, I would still go to war with any of these guys any day of the week. And I feel like they do the same. But I've just been telling them to go out and play the game because of the way that they love it. And why they love it is why they're playing.
Coach,
and just do that every day.
Certainly I know you're ready for some of these guys to have some success. We all are. And you see how hard they work. And last year I felt like after the break, you kind of turned the corner once you got in district competition and played a lot better basketball and played very well down the stretch. Hopefully that'll be a duplicate this year as well.
We just need to knock the lid off early and get that spark that's going to light a fire and will be pretty tough to handle.
Coach, hey, thanks as always for joining us here at halftime.
Appreciate it, Troy. Go Rockets.
Coach Shane Chapman here at halftime as we'll take a break. Once again, your score here at the break, Community 26 and Forrest 19.
Hometown banking. It's having your decisions made by a bank right here in your town, not in another city, county, or even state. It's neighbors and friends who know your name and take the time to greet you when you walk in. It's modern technology such as online banking and mobile check deposits while still being able to talk to a living, breathing human. Come visit us at 4641 Nashville Highway or call us at 364-7888. First Commerce Bank, your first choice for hometown banking, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Moving forward with strong tradition. It's the town's motto, but it holds so true today. The town of Chapel Hill is balancing expanded growth with preserving the small town traditions that make it special. The town's administration and employees would like to take this time to reaffirm their commitment to the citizens of Chapel Hill and to wish the Rockets and Lady Rockets success in their upcoming seasons. From the home of the Lions Super Bowl of the South, the town of Chapel Hill says, "Go Rockets!"
Advanced Eye Care Clinic, Dr. Jeffrey Jordan and his staff offer a wide range of services, including comprehensive eye exams, advanced testing, and eye disease management. Fashion frames from top names like Guess and Kate Spade. They also stay on top of new eye care advances like Vuity and Upneat. And that unique Dr. J touch that always leaves you with a smile until your next visit. Make your appointment at 359-4373. Advanced Eye Care Clinic, 815 East Commerce.
Your one-stop shop to keep your vehicle running smooth is J&J Automotive. From routine maintenance like oil changes to brake repairs, tires and alignment, and exhaust work as well, J&J has got you covered. They work on gas and diesel engines. Call Vince or Matt Jackson at 931-364-5602 or stop by their location at 1791 Highway 99. Keep your vehicle in tip-top shape at J&J Automotive.
And welcome back here at halftime. Troy Cash and Noble Mays, Mr. Gabe Hall, without Mr. Peter Wilson tonight. Of course, Peter involved in wrestling, and I think they've had a pretty successful year, and we miss him tonight, but of course certainly wish him well in his wrestling endeavors as well as the rest of the team. And Noble, I'm trying to pick up the slack so we see how good Peter is at his job or how bad I make this look. It's one of the two here, but he's certainly doing a really good job on the board. I get caught watching the game and not being used to doing the board. I kind of let my focus get away there a minute or two in the first half.
And I completely understand that. It's hard to do all of that, T. Roy. So, what I want to kind of throw at you. My stats are slightly off, but I just do want to throw a couple things at you and just have a little conversation with you. And hopefully this won't sound too negative, but it looks advantage Queens, and let me tell you why. I don't know much about the Queens, T-Roy, but I did put a little asterisk by number 23 Simmons and number 20 Mitchell. You told me to keep an eye on those two, right? Here's what I want you to hear me say. According to my stats, the Queens only have 4 team fouls, 2 apiece, 2 on Simmons, 2 on Mitchell. Those 2 players are 0 and 5 from the field. You telling me I need to watch out for Simmons and Mitchell, and they haven't done anything, T-Roy, and they up 7 at the half.
Yeah, that doesn't make me look very good in my prognostication, but I'm like you. I really expect a whole lot more from them in the second half based on what we've seen from these young ladies before. For the Lady Rockets, Noble, you got to have, and we talk about it each and every game, somebody to step up and provide that extra scoring punch besides Mason Kirby. Kirby's been spectacular as usual here in the first half.
She has been, T-Roy, and speaking of spectacular, my numbers may be a little bit off, T-Roy, but I got to tell you, I could be wrong, and I've also been entertained in watching the game. What I have Mason Kirby at, T-Roy, I got a 3 from 3 from downtown, shooting 100%. I could be wrong. I might have missed one. I got a 1 from 2 from the field. Now, here's the significant difference, T-Roy. That help that she got last game I was here, she hadn't got very much help this game on offense. And this is going to shock you a little bit. Mason Kirby has not been to the free throw line tonight.
No, well, this has been a very fast-paced first half of action here tonight. As I look at my watch, we're at 20 minutes till 7, and we've already got 2 quarters and a half done. We're about to start this third quarter here. So, you know, as you said, we haven't seen free throws very much in the first half, and have we seen but 2, I think, in the first half for the Lady Rockets? Megan Meagler shot a couple?
Megan Meagler shot 2. She's 1 for 2 from that. I have her at 4 points. She hit 1 free throw, and she knocked 1 down from downtown, T-Roy. She's the second leading scorer for the Lady Rockets. So 2 things, T-Roy. Going to need a little more offense for the Lady Rockets, and they're going to have to find something to do with Carlton, because my numbers may be a little bit off, but I got Carlton as the leading scorer. Well, she has some help. That's the difference. Carlton has 7, Brothers has 7, and Dixon has 7. So they got 3 players who got 21 of their points, T-Roy.
Yeah, and that's not where you thought that source of offense was going to come from. Lady Rockets get it first here to begin this third quarter of action. Warner with it up top. Meagler behind the screen, sets and fires, and there's another 3 ball from the Lady Rockets. They needed that one right off the get-go.
Did they ever, T-Roy? Right out of the gate, right out of the locker room.
Hopefully got my clock issue resolved at the break, and we'll have the clock for you the rest of the way, hopefully.
In low with a steal, T-Roy, coast to coast.
That's what she did in the second half, Noble. Aggressive against Central Magnet. Back to that aggressive nature with the basketball, and again rewarded as she picks up a foul.
She did. I thought they were going to let her go to the line. She flipped it up towards the rim. I thought she might be able to slick them out of 2 shots.
Try to go into the backcourt, and the ball stolen away. Back the other way, flipped up and in by Mitchell. First couple of points of the game for her.
Yes, indeed, her first ones, and they were a gift that time, T-Roy.
They were.
I thought the holiday season was over.
Lady Rockets with what you call an unforced error there. In low out front. I like the matchup here. If I'm Kirby, try to clear her out and let her try to take Simmons. And get that 3rd foul. Now they'll switch.
Lady Rockets was setting a lot of screens first half. Wouldn't mind seeing one now.
Pope out top. Remember, both Mitchell and Simmons have 2 personals. Kirby. Now Pope just holds, looking for some help. Meager stops, fires, 3-ball a little short, long rebound to Kirby. Kirby along the baseline, and we got a foul. Second foul on the Vikings. Is that going to be Carlton? Yeah. Carlton's first of the night as they play it in. Lady Rockets, Meager with it.
Physical game over there, T-Roy. Keep an eye on Kirby trying to cut to the basket.
Mason will step back. Fire from 3. This one off the mark. Rebound, battle for. Pope on the floor. So turnover gives it to the Vikings. We got a foul there. Coach Merle shouting out instructions here.
Let's keep an eye on the interior, T-Roy. Let's see if we find a defense for Carlton.
Out front, they'll swing it around. Lob inside, and we got a foul. That time, Brothers got it deep, Noble, where you didn't want her to catch it, and that's now 3 personal fouls on Kaven Pope. Coach Merle's going to be forced to burn a timeout. Lady Rockets will take a break. We'll take it with them. We'll be back here with more on TC Sports 1.
You can't have it all. At Brooks Grocery, they've got farm fresh fruits and vegetables, a deli with a selection of freshly prepared favorites, Brooks specialties like Ava's pimento cheese and Adam's chicken salad, freshly made pies, cakes, and desserts. And who could possibly forget the best meat department you'll find anywhere? Great selection, online ordering, and friendly customer service. Brooks Grocery, the place you'll find your next favorite food.
And welcome back. 5:36 left here in the third quarter. 28-22 Community. They'll play it in underneath the bucket. Right underneath Simmons. She'll muscle it up and in. Cannot let her catch it that deep. The pressure broken by the Lady Rockets. In low in transition. Kick Kirby. Open 3. Bottom. Mason Kirby again from way downtown.
I got a 4 out of 5 from downtown, T-Roy. That's 80%. You'll take that at any league.
Noble, when she can get her feet set, get squared up, and get a good look, just go ahead and count it. Keeps them hanging around here in Unionville. Dixon to the baseline, and got a foul call. Foul's going to be on Carly Warner. That's going to be the 3rd foul on the Lady Rockets.
T-Roy, I still have not seen much defense for that interior there this time, and we got to do something to stiffen up that interior. I don't know, maybe pack someone else in there. You tell me from your offensive standpoint what we need to do.
From 3, Simmons got it. Haven't seen her step out there and show that part of her game. Now we got to steal Dixon. Oh, she just got swatted. Oh, rejected. Megan Meager says, not tonight.
Yes, indeed. That's what I'm talking about. Not giving up anything easy.
Inbounds it comes. Shot put up another 3. This one no good. Simmons battling for the loose ball. Puts it up and in. MJ Simmons with a bucket. And a little run here that the Lady Rockets didn't want to see. It's now its largest point, the lead of the night at 10.
Difference of the game is going to be the interior play, T-Roy, when they go back and look at this film, if we can't find some way to address this.
Yeah. Inbounds. Brown with a save. Almost turned it over. Now they got the 10-second count on. Just broke it in front court. Josie Brown from downtown. This one no good. Rebound pulled away, and we got a foul called inside. And Noble, they're beginning to rack up those fouls, which is not a good sign as well. Skaggs with the foul. Samantha Hopkins will check in for Carly Warner.
No, you certainly don't want to do that, T-Roy. Don't want to get them to the line and have them shooting free throws also.
Not a spot you want to be in here if you're the Lady Rockets. Right now, Community's got it going. His brother steps into a three, no good. Good box out, but nobody went to get the basketball. Left right there for Cotham with an easy bucket. Ball almost turned over against the pressure, and here comes Kirby. Kirby out front, giving chase to Simmons. Mason now will set the floor. 3:38 left here, clock ticking, third quarter. Meager bumped, gives it up to Brown, who lost the handle. She'll pick it up and over and back. Another turnover without a shot, Noble. You cannot have empty trips if you're down 12 right now.
You cannot, T-Roy, so got it working on both ends in a negative way. Turn the ball over on one end, empty trip, and then out on this end, keep giving up baskets within 5 feet of the goal.
Brothers with the dribble. She'll kick it now. Mitchell into the corner to Dixon. They stay in that zone. Simmons pops out top to get it. MJ Simmons along the baseline, gives it up, now gets it right back.
Making it hard to enter pass. I like this defense.
Fake and a nice pick there by Cotham. Easy pass to the basket for Dixon.
Just as I say that.
Noble, that ended up being exactly what they needed against the pressure. Anna Raven into the game. Tried to get it inside to Skaggs, knocked away out of bounds. Clock stopped with 2:46 left here in the third. 39-25 Community, and you got to put a few points on the board right now if you're the Lady Rockets. Kirby goes baseline. That's got to be a foul. Puts it up and in. That should be and one. Thankfully, they didn't stop the play, Noble, because it allowed her to put the shot up. She had gotten bumped on the baseline. There was a lot of contact there before she got the ball up.
I disagree with you. I like the result, but they should have stopped the play because they should have called the foul. You just want to keep the game consistent, T-Roy.
39-27 by Queens. Simmons on the baseline. Had a shot, passed it up. Now ball almost knocked away. Kirby got a hand on it as she dove for it. It'll be out of bounds and back to the Vi Queens. Haskins is going to check back in, the freshman for the Vi Queens.
Good hustle that time, Kirby. T-Roy, she's seen an opportunity. I'm keeping an eye on her. I want to make sure she's okay.
12-point cushion for the Vi Queens. 39-27, 2 minutes left here, third quarter. Lob Simmons got it deep down low and stuck that one between the glass.
We went for the steal, T-Roy, and gave her a nice entry pass that time. We got away with that one. That will not get an easier shot all night than that one, Simmons.
Alternating possession will keep it with the Vi Queens, and the Vi Queens will take a timeout. We'll take it as well here. 12-point Vi Queen lead.
Don't know what I would do without you to show me the way and the truth. I don't know what I would do if I didn't have you. If I didn't have you.
Local agents, Scott Bond.
And welcome back. 39-27 game. Late in the third quarter. Vi Queens with it. Dixon looks to Simmons posting down low. Meager with her now.
She's keeping her up high, T-Roy, not letting her get on the block.
Mitchell. Low block, backs it into the corner, gets out of the double team. Haskins, she'll put it up, will not drop. Rebound pulled away by Skaggs. Nice job by Skaggs. In low in transition. Gives it up top now to Hopkins. Kirby getting a little bit of a break here late in the third quarter. Raven around the screen, tried to kick it to Meager. It's kicked out of bounds.
Great heads-up play that time. Miller putting her hand down, making sure she didn't touch that deflected pass.
Lady Rockets to play it in. Off the inbounds, in low, up top. Puts it on the floor. Now Miller in the paint. Can't get off a shot. Good defense by the Queens here. Would love to get a bucket here. No, we'll get it back to 10 as Miller gets inside, and we're going to have an offensive foul. Good call that time as Miller put it on the floor trying to get inside the Community. Very alert by the defender inside to step over and take the charge.
You're not going to get any debate from anybody in this arena tonight on that one, T-Roy.
Backdoor cut inside, shot put up, Haskins no good. Rebound pulled away, and we head the other way. Lady Rockets in front court. Will they hold for the final shot here? 30 seconds left, under 30 in the quarter.
Miller in low. That's where the offense will come from, T-Roy.
Got put up and got a foul inside. Community. Simmons will pick up her third team foul. In low to the stripe, toss, no good. She'll get another.
Shelly Walker chasing for the Vikings. Mason Curtis back on the court.
One out of two. As we'll head the other way. Queens will get the final look. Brother stops and fires, shot off the mark, and that's how we'll end this third quarter of action here at Community High School. 3 in the books here with your score. Community 39 and Forrest 28.
Don't know what I would do without you to show me the way and the truth. I don't know what I would do if I didn't have you. If I didn't have you.
Your local agents, Scott Bond and Troy Cashin. Are you moving to the area and need a place to store your possessions? Are you trying to declutter your existing space or needing a place to park your boat, RV, truck, trailer, or camper? There's a simple solution. It's Highway 99 Storage. Conveniently located off Highway 99 and James King Road, it's a lighted, secure, and fenced-in area to keep your valuables safe. New units available with climate control. Call 364-5678 to rent. That's Highway 99 Storage.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter set to get underway here.
11-point lead by the home team, T-Roy. We got that way. Home team outscored them by 2 in the first quarter, outscored them by 5 in the second quarter, outscored them by 4 in the third quarter. Scoop shot that time, but in low. A little short, T-Roy.
Queens will get it. And we're going to have Kirby, Rabin, Pope, Warner as Meagher's going to check back in for Rabin.
Looks like the original starting 5, right?
Yeah, it does appear we got the original starting 5 back out there. Let's see if they can make a dent. Steal there as they go try to go cross court. Mitchell will put it up and in. Things you don't want to have and just can't have happen if you're going to beat a good team. Another turnover there. Simmons down the lane, eludes the defender, puts it up and in. Quickly now up to 15. Pressure once more. They break it 2-on-1. Bounce pass, Pope underneath, puts it up and puts it home. That's the way you break a press there, Noble.
That is the way you break a press. If you do that consistently, they'll stop pressing.
Exactly. Under 7 minutes here, 13-point Viqueen lead. Simmons, kick Mitchell, loads it up from 3, shot off the mark. Rebound Brothers, another opportunity.
That's been the story all evening, T-Roy, another opportunity.
We talked about it earlier. You got to keep them off the glass, and Community right now winning the rebounding battle. Simmons dumped down. Coughlin puts it up, no good. Rebound pulled away by Enlow. Here comes Kinsley the other way, quickly into front court. Leaves it with Meager. 3 ball, no good. Rebound pulled away by Simmons. Back down low, Simmons just pushes her way down in. She got great low block position, and that's what, with a great body and great post moves, you get those easy looks.
She knew exactly what to do with it once she got that ball.
Inbounds, Lady Rockets threw it away. Queens get it back, and again, not what they wanted against that pressure, Noble.
And I'll tell you what, T-Roy, you told us about Simmons coming in. I don't know much about the young lady, but I'll give her a compliment. I appreciate her patience, as though offense didn't come to her in the first half.
Yeah, and that's when you know you've got a great player, is that they don't force the issue offensively. They just let the game come to them. And she's done a really good job of that. Mitchell down the lane with the left hand, puts it up and in.
Well, technically, I probably can say ditto for Mitchell as well, right?
Yeah, she gets involved late here. Now a little 3-on-1 action as Kirby's going to pull the trigger and can it. Mason Kirby again. Kirby just continues to impress. 47-32 game. Clock moving, 5:20 left here in the fourth quarter. Inside, Mitchell, we got a foul.
It's a lot to ask for your point guard, T-Roy, to ask her to go down there and play Mitchell on the block down there.
Yeah. Kirby picks up the foul. That's going to be the 6th team foul on the Lady Rockets. Inbound, shot put up, Simmons, and she'll score it. Quick 2 from Simmons and a quick timeout taken by the Lady Rockets. We'll take a break. We'll be back after this.
Funeral home and cremation services had its beginning in 1939 when Thomas H. Lawrence established the business. Lawrence Funeral Home has always strived to provide compassionate, dignified, and professional service to every family it serves, regardless of their circumstances. Lawrence Funeral Home pledges to the families of Marshall and surrounding counties to continue providing excellence in funeral service. In your time of need, our family is there for your family. Lawrence Funeral Home and Cremation Service.
Stop in and visit Mac Equipment, your largest Exmark and Cub Cadet dealer in the state of Tennessee. Locally owned and operated in the heart of Chapel Hill at 109 North Horton Parkway, next to Southern Roots Hair Salon. Mac Equipment offers parts, sales, service, and rental. Their factory-certified technicians also service multiple brands of outdoor power equipment, making this a perfect stop for your future equipment repairs. Don't forget to visit our 2 other locations in Murfreesboro and Lewisburg. That's Mac Equipment.
And we return. 5:15 left here as the Lady Rockets play it in.
Told you about first half. Simmons and Mitchell 0 for 5 first half. They're 8 for 10 second half, T-Roy.
Enlow all the way under, puts it up and in. Nicely done, navigating the defense there by Enlow. Yeah, and that's why that lead standing at 15 now. Inside Coughlin, that's too easy. Got free behind the defense there. Coughlin with the easy assist by MJ Simmons.
She's 5 for 9 right there under the basket, T-Roy, for the night.
Pope out top. Brings it up top to Hopkins now. Lady Rockets trail by 17. 16 fouls on the Lady Rockets as well. Kirby tried to get it to Pope up top, knocked away but picked back up by the Lady Rockets. Another look here. Pope goes down baseline to Hopkins. Can't get a shot off now, Enlow with it. To Hopkins in the corner, 3 ball. This one off the mark. Rebound pulled away by Brown. Another look here for the Lady Rockets as the ball knocked away and We got a stoppage of the clock here, as on the alternating possession after the jump ball, it's going to go to Community. (51-34). Under 4 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Underneath, that nice pick, and that leaves Mitchell wide open. Well, that was a beautiful back pick, and Mitchell was wide open, Noble.
Yes, he was. Very well executed, T. Roy, and another easy basket that time.
And I would like to say what a crowd we have on hand here tonight. It is a packed house as Brown fires from three, shot no good. In low, steps behind the three, fires a three of her own, no good. Hopkins with a loose ball rebound, puts it up and in. Samantha Hopkins on the glass, connects for the first time tonight.
Excellent job at the right place, and she knew exactly what to do with it once she got it.
Yeah, quickly put it up and in. Mitchell gets into the paint. She'll pull the trigger again. The bucket and the foul. Mitchell, that was nicely done as she got into the paint. Foul's going to go on Samantha Hopkins.
She was completely in control, T. Roy. She looked like she was in practice then. She knew exactly the spot to get to, and she got there.
Yeah. First time tonight, it's a 20-point cushion. Lady Rockets with it in front court. And Mitchell and Simmons have really gotten going here in the second half. And Noble, that we said, that's kind of coincided with them being able to stretch the lead.
Yes, indeed.
Steal, here comes Simmons the other way. She'll outrace Brown all the way under, puts it up and in.
You're looking at the difference in the second half, T. Roy. The two who was 0 for 5 have come out and lit up the second half.
Hopkins from the corner. Pass tipped away, ball on the floor, out of bounds. And we're going to have some substitutions checking into the contest. We're going to get the young 8th graders are going to get a taste here late in the contest, Noble.
I'm all for that, Coach Merrill. I'm all for that. Yes, indeed. As they come in, T. Roy, you let the folks at home know if their grandbaby entered the game or something of that nature.
Sienna Borba, Sadie Smith, Addison Howes, and Caden Connell into the game here. Final 2:24. As shot put up, this one no good. Rebound battle for inside, and we got a whistle that'll stop play. I'm going to catch my clock up here as I let us a couple of seconds where I didn't start it. So 2:18 left here in the fourth as the Vikings will go to the bench as well.
They didn't get much of an applause from the home crowd, T. Roy.
That means they've kind of gotten used to that, Noble.
Oh, is that how you treat them once you get used to them?
I think that's it.
Oh, it's going to be a day where they won't have that available to them, T. Roy.
Exactly.
You got to applaud the young ladies while you have them in your presence.
Pope stays in the game, the freshman with the 8th graders here. Lady Rockets trying to get these young ladies some experience down the stretch. Howes fires, shot off the mark, rebound pulled away, Coffin. Heading the underway. We're under 2 minutes left here. Noble, Lady Rockets played well early.
First quarter was great.
Yeah, but it has been the Vikings just kind of stretching the lead and their dominance here throughout this second half.
Yes, indeed, T. Roy.
As we've said, the two main guns for the Vikings have gotten cranked up, and that has not spelled good news for the Lady Rockets.
Unless I missed something, T. Roy, they have only missed 2 shots in the second half. Only 2 shots. And when you're talking about taking double-digit shot attempts and only missing 2, that'll stretch a lead out, T. Roy.
Most definitely. Smith had it up top. Now Pope with it. Pope puts it on the floor, gets inside, puts it up, and draws the foul. And Noble, did you notice, we haven't seen Pope do that when she's been in the game with the older girls. Here that she's in the game with the younger girls, she puts it on the floor and makes an aggressive move toward the bucket.
You said exactly what I was thinking. First of all, she put it on the floor. Second of all, she was aggressive to the hole, T. Roy, and I liked everything I seen in that possession from Pope that time.
I did. I really liked that, and I hope she continues that when she's in the game and shows that confidence with the older girls in the contest.
And I know that the score may not dictate how much of this film they watch, but I wouldn't have an issue with Coach Merle bringing Pope in and showing her at least that play and tell her this is what I'm looking for from you.
Shot, Pope, good. Kagan connects, she'll get another.
This is her best offensive game since I've been present, T-Roy. I got her down for 5 points tonight.
Second toss on the way. This one bounces around, no good. Rebound pulled away by Unionville. Community with it the other way. Approaching the final minute here. Inside the dump down, and we got a foul.
No, we got
travel.
Yes, indeed. She shuffled those feet. That's great defense. I think that was an 8th grader down there, T-Roy. Excellent job in the post play.
Good job by this young group, and that is a great move, I think, by Coach Merle. Get these young ladies some confidence and some experience here against a higher level of competition because they're going to do nothing but get better. Shot put up and in.
Number 12.
Good job by Sienna Borba.
That was excellent. She stopped.
Yes.
Stopped on a dime, T-Roy. Nice shot also.
Very nicely executed by Borba. You know, we saw Kinsley Enlow get this same treatment when she was an 8th grader. She started some games for the Lady Rockets as an 8th grader. I like the move here by the Lady Rockets. Inside, ball knocked away and out of bounds. It's going to go back to Community.
I like the defense, T-Roy. They're not giving up anything in the interior.
Final 30 seconds here as the ball stolen away off the inbounds. Here comes Borba with it. Let's see if they can get some more confidence here. Connell out top. Is it up to Smith around the high screen? Smith into the paint. Kick. There's the jumper from downtown. It's good. The three-point bucket, and we've seen the 8th graders come in and bomb away, Noble.
We may see them again pretty soon, T-Roy.
You're right. That was Sadie Smith from downtown as this contest will draw to a close. But for the young ladies, those 8th graders got a little confidence. They put 5 points on the board late. And for the Lady Rockets, it maybe gives them a good glimpse into the future. Girls game in the books here as Community moves to 2-0 in district play, 14-5 overall. They'll drop the Lady Rockets to 4-13, 1-1 in district play with a 58-42 victory. We'll take a break, and we'll be back with more here on TC Sports 1.
Hometown banking. It's having your decisions made by a bank right here in your town, not in another city, county, or even state. It's neighbors and friends who know your name and take the time to greet you when you walk in. It's modern technology such as online banking and mobile check deposits while still being able to talk to a living, breathing human. Come visit us at 4641 Nashville Highway or call us at 364-7888. First Commerce Bank, your first choice for hometown banking, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Moving forward with strong tradition. It's the town's motto, but it holds so true today. The town of Chapel Hill is balancing expanded growth with preserving the small town traditions that make it special. The town's administration and employees would like to take this time to reaffirm their commitment to the citizens of Chapel Hill and to wish the Rockets and Lady Rockets success in their upcoming seasons. From the home of the Lions Super Bowl of the South, the town of Chapel Hill says, "Go Rockets!"
And welcome back here. Noble, you get a glimpse into the future. These young ladies that are 8th graders come in, show some confidence late, get a 3 and a 2, and for them, great confidence that they can come in and be able to contribute.
They look great doing it as well, T-Roy, and the confidence that they had out there to be able to be aggressive to the hole and the shots that they selected that time, it was great. If I'm not mistaken, it was number 20 Howes, right?
I was trying to look, Noble. I think it was Borba that got the 2. Was it Smith or Howes that hit the 3? I thought maybe it was 23, but I couldn't tell the number. You had Smith 20?
I thought it was 20,
okay.
But I might have had that down earlier, so I might have missed it. So, but excellent job with them coming in and showing that nature to be aggressive when Coach Merle gave him an opportunity. They look great. They look great. The time that they were out there, they looked great on defense as well, T-Roy.
Yeah, and for the Lady Rockets, it's a tough loss for them because early on, Noble, they did the things that we felt like they had to do to be successful. They kept Simmons and Mitchell out of the scoring column, but eventually it was the rebounding of Coffin that really kind of dictated how this game was going to go. Too many second chances given up by the Lady Rockets tonight.
I'll double down on that, T-Roy. Not only the rebounding by Coffin, but the interior play by Coffin also. That all those extra attempts she had to lay it up. Technically, Coffin was the offense for the Vikings in the first half. Offensive rebounds as well as layups, and she kept the Vikings right in the game and actually gave them the lead until the other two that you spoke about, Simmons and Mitchell, showed up in the second half and technically just put on a little clinic there of just trying to find your offense and being aggressive.
You know, and you're not sure if you're pressing Noble. Of course, your goal is you want to get a steal every possession, but the ultimate goal is to wear the other team down, to where mentally they're not as sharp, physically they're not as crisp, and you get those turnovers in the second half. That's what happened with the defense, the pressure of the Vikings. They kind of wore the Lady Rockets down. There were some lazy passes, cross-court second half that got picked off, just some turnovers that they didn't want to have happen that gave Community some easy transition buckets and helped them stretch the lead.
I won't even go that far, T-Roy. Not only lazy passes, but here's what I did see. You have to give me the right word. Stagnant, is that the right word? Offense. I seen a lot of young ladies, as soon as they got the ball, they didn't even consider dribbling the ball. They were looking to pass the ball to someone else. And I know very little about basketball, but I know you're very easy to defend if all you're going to do is hold the basketball.
Exactly. We'll put a cap on that one. Let's take a break. We'll be back to preview our second game coming up, Rockets and the Vikings, here on TC Sports 1.
Hometown banking. It's having your decisions made by a bank right here in your town, not in another city, county, or even state. It's neighbors and friends who know your name and take the time to greet you when you walk in. It's modern technology such as online banking and mobile check deposits while still being able to talk to a living, breathing human. Come visit us at 4641 Nashville Highway or call us at 364-7888. First Commerce Bank, your first choice for hometown banking, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Moving forward with strong tradition. It's the town's motto, but it holds so true today. The town of Chapel Hill is balancing expanded growth with preserving the small town traditions that make it special. The town's administration and employees would like to take this time to reaffirm their commitment to the citizens of Chapel Hill and to wish the Rockets and Lady Rockets success in their upcoming seasons. From the home of the Lions Super Bowl of the South, the town of Chapel Hill says, "Go Rockets!"
Advanced Eye Care Clinic, Dr. Jeffrey Jordan and his staff offer a wide range of services, including comprehensive eye exams, advanced testing, and eye disease management. Fashion frames from top names like Guess and Kate Spade. They also stay on top of new eye care advances like Vuity and Upney. And that unique Dr. J touch that always leaves you with a smile until your next visit. Make your appointment at 359-4373. Advanced Eye Care Clinic, 815 East Commerce.
Your one-stop shop to keep your vehicle running smooth is J&J Automotive. From routine maintenance like oil changes to brake repairs, tires and alignment, and exhaust work as well, J&J has got you covered. They work on gas and diesel engines. Call Vince or Matt Jackson at 931-364-5602 or stop by their location at 1791 Highway 99. Keep your vehicle in tip-top shape at J&J Automotive. Amigos Mexican Grill is the place you'll find all your authentic favorites, from burritos to enchiladas to sizzling fajitas, all served fast and fresh. Dine in, order online, or call in your order at 364-2222. Also, Amigos has catering services available for your next big occasion as well. Good food, good times at Amigos Mexican Grill, 216 South Horton Parkway. Visit their other locations in Lewisburg and Spring Hill. Amigos, proud supporters of the Rockets.
Lewisburg Animal Hospital serves the veterinary needs of Marshall County. They've grown to a 4-doctor practice specializing in small animal medicine. They offer advanced medicine, surgery, and nursing care in a personal and relaxed environment with the utmost compassion for their patients. For your pet's grooming and boarding needs, Maggie Rue Pet Retreat and Grooming Salon is located adjacent to the hospital. Call 931-359-5945 to schedule an appointment for your pet. Know that with Apex Banking Online, you can access your accounts, pay bills, and send money to friends and family anytime. Our online banking feature gives you the advantage of secure banking right from anywhere. With our mobile app and online services, banking has never been more convenient. We're here to serve you wherever you go. Visit us in Chapel Hill or call 931-246-7105. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Joseph Fowler and his outstanding staff are dedicated to providing the most effective, clinically superior physical therapy humanly possible. They make it easy to get back in the game by accepting most insurances, including Medicare. They specialize in total joint replacement rehab and orthopedic conditions. They'll help get your range of motion, flexibility, and your strength back. They even assist in dizziness and balance disorders. Get yourself back in the game at Benchmark Physical Therapy, 4654 Nashville Highway.
And welcome back here as we get set for boys action in Noble. This is going to be the Misery Loves Company Classic tonight. Both teams here tonight looking to end long losing streaks. The Rockets 1-15 on the year. They have lost 14 in a row. If you think that's bad, Community is 0-17 this year.
Is that what you meant when you said Misery Loves Company? Wow. 0-17,
yeah,
1-15.
It has not been the kind of year that was expected on either side thus far. And really, I think, Noble, I'm much more surprised that Community's 0-17 right now. They've played some really tight basketball games, but just haven't found a way to win. And that's kind of been the same MO with the Rockets. They just need a good win, and what better place to start here tonight?
Well, I tell you what, T-Roy, when I hear you say it that way and you set it up that way, both coaches coming into the game, right into the locker room, they basically thinking this is exactly who we want to play then, right?
Exactly. I'm sure that you're putting on the board and you're saying, hey, look, you know, we haven't had the season we want to, but here's a big opportunity for us to get our season headed in the right direction.
And I'll tell you what, T-Roy, confidence. It's great what a win to do for you, particularly some of the heartbreaking losses I've seen the Rockets have to endure this year. So it would be good to be able to get one. So, and I tell you what, I hope this comes out the right way. I don't want it to be too negative. This is a real downer for whomever loses, though, right?
You know, and that's the thing. I think the big thing is whoever loses this game, the coach is going to have a tough time really, as you said, being able to pick these guys up again and say, hey, you know, we had an opportunity against a team that hasn't been faring very well, and we didn't come out on the winning end of that one. Where do we go from here?
And that's where I know we're talking about high school coaches when I make this statement, but that's why the coaches get paid the big bucks. They got to try to figure out the language to go with if they lose this game.
Now, here's the thing, Noble. I think it becomes much more imperative for the Rockets tonight because here's what I'm going to say after this. If you lose tonight, you go to Cascade, who is the preseason favorite, and they are rolling right now. If you're Community, the coach says, you know what, we got Cornersville coming in here on Tuesday night. We got a chance to win a game. So if they go 0-18, they say, hey, we still got a chance because Cornersville's coming in here. If you're the Rockets and you lose this one, you got to think, man, we go on the road. It's going to be tough for us to beat Cascade. So here we go again. So that's going to be, you know, as you said, mentally, whoever comes out of this one with the loss, it may be a little bit more tough if you're the Rockets to get them back up knowing what's coming on Tuesday night.
I know coaches have coaching clinics, and I know they read other coaches' books and all of that stuff, but it's a hard sell to try to get your young men up for the next game if they lose this one.
Now, think about this. Here's what kind of heartbreak Community has gone through. We know what the Rockets have been through early in the year with some of their close losses. They have lost, speaking of Community, 58-57 to Fayetteville. They've lost 48-46 to Richland, 54-52 to Huntland, They lost in overtime 65-62 to Eagleville. They've lost also here lately. That scores haven't been as close. They've lost by 17 to Sycamore, 10 to Huntland, 27 to Richland in the return matchup, 30 to Franklin Road Christian. They lost by 15 to Harpeth, 21 to the Tennessee Heat. Franklin Road Christian again beats them 77 to 39. Eagleville beats them by 11 the second time they play. Cascade beats them by 23 in the first district game of the year, and they come off an 11-point home loss to Cannon County on Tuesday night. So they're kind of trending like the Rockets. They started off and played really tight early in the season, but here in the latter stages, maybe their confidence has waned a little bit, and these scores have begun to balloon a little bit in favor of the other team.
I started to feel for the young men, for the Vikings, as you said that. I don't know if I can get away with this statement, but I wouldn't mind seeing the Rockets maybe win by about 7 or 8 points or something of that nature. So they don't necessarily have to blow the Vikings out because they've had a rough time as well. But I certainly want to see the Rockets walk away with the victory here and Coach Chapman get another win in the column. But it sounds like the Vikings also have had some quite interesting close defeats.
And here's one of the things, too. Makai Fleming, who is one of their better players, the 6'2" junior, he's injured. So, he's not going to be available for them tonight, and that's where they were probably going to run a lot of their offense through. Stratton Lovern, the guy that just did everything for them last year, he has moved on, of course. His little brother, Landon, is a sophomore, and I really liked him as a player last year as a freshman. As they got him into the lineup, I got to feel like maybe that's where some of their offense is going to come from here tonight. Coach Davis always does a good job with this group, and, much like Coach Chapman, these guys are working really hard, putting in a lot of effort. These kids are really putting in a lot of effort, and unfortunately tonight, one of these teams is going to go home with another loss, and that losing streak continued, and the misery is going to continue a little more. And for one of these teams, they're going to get to take a break and enjoy their weekend with a win.
And I have always been bothered when you say, unfortunately, someone have to lose. But you pretty much set that up beautifully, T. Roy. Eloquent in the way your setup was there. Unfortunately, someone will have to lose here, and that may be the first time I've ever heard that statement and actually can feel that. It is unfortunate that someone has to lose tonight.
Yeah, it is, and know both of these guys. Of course, Coach Chapman, known him forever, called his games in high school, but got to know Coach Davis a little bit as he coaches the baseball as well. Really good class guy, and they really work hard to do the things the right way here at Community with their boys basketball team. And, like I say, you want Forrest to win every game, but as you said, you kind of feel when you're in that kind of slump.
Yes, indeed, T. Roy. And student athletes certainly want to highlight them being students. So at the end of the day, let's make sure that everybody can maintain their character, because emotions will be on the high. Somebody trying to get a win tonight. This will be emotional for one of these teams that I guess it'll be emotional on both sides, T. Roy, the win and the loss, right?
Oh, yeah. I think it's going to be really emotional because one of these teams is going to get to let out a big old sigh of relief after this one's over with. Coach Chapman has switched up his starting lineups. He goes with Mason Harper here tonight. We're going to see who else. It looks like the more customary starting five tonight. It's going to be Bray McCown, Jimmy Bond, Ryan Meglis, and Davin Porter tonight for the Rockets getting the start. We look over at the Vikings tonight of Coach Davis, and as we said, we do Coach Chapman does a wonderful job, and he's got Tyler Rumley, otherwise known as Juice. He does a great job assisting Coach Chapman. Those guys work really hard. On the Community side of the ledger, Coach Robbie Davis, the head coach, assisted by Steve Simmons and Alex Mitchell. They'll turn off the lights, and we'll get the starting lineups here for the Vikings. Pretty neat, Noble. I like this.
Yes, it is, T. Roy. And that reminds you of the old, back in the day, Chicago Bulls at United Airlines or something when they got ready to play.
It's one of those things, if you're a young athlete, this is something that you really look forward to. It makes it special for you.
Oh, it doesn't get any more special than this, T. Roy. Look at there. You dim the lights. They got the spotlight on them, my man. This is even better than being on Broadway, T. Roy.
Yeah, this is really neat. And back in the day, I always used to enjoy it. It was a big honor to get to lead the team out on the floor. We had the music playing. You had the what we thought at the time were the cool warm-ups, and it was really nice to get to come out and all the fans on their feet. this is a nice little touch for them.
You got your little pep club over there. They playing the band. They got it rocking. And as you said earlier, it's a packed house in here tonight, T-Roy. So maybe both fan clubs can get behind their teams knowing how much they need to win.
Flanagan to tip it up against Bray McCown. Ball in the air, and the tip will be controlled by the Rockets. Into the paint, hanging in the air, putting it up and in. That's the way you want to start as Harper gets right to the cup, Noble. Nicely done.
There you go. And he's not always looking for his offense. I am glad to see that young man looking for it early.
But Noble, the great thing about that was they took it right inside. Lovern fires from three, no good. Flanagan on the follow, no good. Tip, no good. They continue to battle for it underneath. Ball on the floor, picked up by Patrick. Kick right side, three ball on the way, no good. Flanagan lost the handle but picked back up again. And just like the girls, this is not the start you want to see. On the glass, getting inside, putting it up and in. Easy bucket there by Cole Crockett, the 6'3" senior.
They had enough shots at it, enough attempts at it, T-Roy. It's going to work against you if you're the Rockets. Give them four opportunities.
Cracks at the bucket, getting inside. Bond blocked away by Lovern, who will bring it the other way. Lovern, good athlete. His pass tipped and stolen away, and here comes Harper on the move. Mason Harper, the senior with the basketball. Is it up top to Jimmy Bond now, who will set the offense. 2-2 game here early. And Noble, I like the aggressiveness on offense. Harper, the fall away to the baseline, good, and Harper got it dialed in here early.
T-Roy, I think I remember a game I watched Harper. He didn't take a shot in the whole half. This young man here is 2 for 2 tonight. I'll repeat it again. I like his aggressive nature early in the game.
But Noble, how much easier is it going to be for him to get aggressive as this one tipped into the hands of Crockett, who puts it up and in? That was unfortunate. Rockets knocked it away, but it ended right up in Crockett's hands.
He's got a nice sized body to be down there also.
Kick, Harper, spot up three. This one no good. A rebound pulled away by Crockett. On the outlet, quickly Lovern. Good flow to this game here early, Noble. Both these teams getting up and down the floor.
It's flowing like a young man's game is supposed to flow, T-Roy. The referees don't even have to get involved.
Cullum around the screen, kicks on the baseline. Pass reeled in by Flanagan. Missed the bunny and pulled away on the rebound. Back the other way quickly, Forrest with it. I'd like to see Porter get involved early offensively, Noble.
He was offensive minded the first 2 games I met him.
Noble, that was an offensive foul. He turned the corner, but the aggressiveness, Noble, I like. I want to see him get involved, and as you said, he was involved and got going early and really started to feed. I want to see him get involved to where maybe he gets that roll going and gets the confidence up.
I'll tell you what, from every game I watched, Coach Chapman has given him the green light. Shot selection, I don't know if Coach always liked, but I like to see him put them up.
Cullum with the fall away, rattled that one home. 6-4 Community. Jimmy Bond back the other way quickly. Porter out front. Gives it up now to Harper. Behind the screen, Harper penetrates and kicks. Porter from 3. This one off the mark. There's Harper for the loose ball. Tried to get it inside to McCown, and that pass will skip away out of bounds. Turnover to give it back now to Community. .21 into the game, Emery Smith, the senior. Lovern behind the screen, 3 ball, no good. Rebound to McCown. Gives it up to Bond. Lovern got a good look that time, just could not connect.
Just didn't go down for him, but he had an excellent look.
Bond, a little hesitation, gets by the defender, puts it up and in. Defender Cullum, he stopped to break down against Bond, and Bond with a little hesitation turned it on, got by him, put it up and in.
Yes.
Tie ball game.
Yes, sir. Hesitation, home.
Yeah. Lovern thought about it. Kick Cullum top of the circle. Back to Lovern along the baseline. Little runner, no good. Little contact, no foul. Magnus will clear it for the Rockets. Kick to Harper. Bounce past Magnus. Puts it on the floor. Gets Cullum. Spins. Fall away. Got it. Oh, how good is it to see them get some confidence early, Noble?
I tell you what, I tell you what I like even more than confidence. How about Coach Chapman? These shots are falling in. They took the lid off the basket tonight.
Lovern from 3, no good. Rebound tipped around. Good box out by Meglis, no call, and now we get a whistle. Thought Meglis did a good job on the box out, didn't get the over the back foul, and now we get a call on the Rockets.
Dallas Grooms, second for the Vikings.
Second team foul on the Rockets. Substitutions in for Community. Ball almost stolen away. Community gets it back. Luckily, Crockett from 3 got it. Crockett has been dialed in here early. As Harper has it on the baseline. Kick back Meglis. Ball knocked away, stolen. Here comes Cullum. Lets the Rocket defenders get by. He brings it into front court. One Zachary Berman in the contest as they get it down low. Crockett again puts it up, and Crockett really rolling here in the early going. Jimmy Bond kicked to Harper. Harper had it deflected away. Crockett now has almost stolen. Unionville gets it back. Berman lead pass to Crockett. Crockett has turned it into his own personal playground here in the opening quarter. Noble, how many has he got here early?
I got him down for 84. He's actually, I got to recount. He's got 11, T-Roy, 5 from 5 from the field.
13-8 game. Community here early. McCown gets into the paint, hangs in the air, shot no good. Meglis with a rebound, battles, puts it up and in. They needed that one.
They certainly did. They needed to slow the pace down a little bit so they can sit back and get on defense.
Meglis comes swooping in there. Gets the rebound in the bucket. Down low, Crockett, triple team, fires it up, partially blocked by McCown, who will clear it. Maybe forced that one a little bit when he's got the hot hand.
Yeah, his first miss of the night, T-Roy. A little help from that great defense that time, but I had the young man at 5 for 5 from the field.
McCown in the corner, fires from 3. Braves jumper right down the center of the sack, and we got a tie ball game.
T-Roy, this home crowd and the visiting crowd, they're going to mess around and get their money's worth tonight.
Exactly. Berman from 3, in and out, no good. Community gets another look off the offensive glass as they'll get it down into the corner. Bounce pass, low block, knocked away beautifully on the collapsing defense by the Rockets, and ball will skip out of bounds. It's going to stay with Community as we got substitutions. Coach Davis really working his lineup here. Landon Berman has checked in for the Vikings. 34, Austin Stickler, the 6-foot sophomore, also into the game. Also for Dallas Grooms as that ball knocked away from him, picked up by the Rockets. Bond cross-court pass. Rumley, who has checked in, Josh Rumley, the senior. He's got it in the corner. Under a minute left here, opening quarter. Quick moving game here in Unionville. Get it inside. Rumley with a no look, but Porter had drifted baseline. They do get it back, however. Bond out front. Jimmy kicks it on a wing. Harper back out top to Bond. He'll let it fly from 3. This one in and out, no good. Rebound to Stickler. On the outlet, Berman, and Bond got in front of him. Ball's going to be out of bounds. They'll say off Jimmy. Lovern's going to check back in, 33 for the first time. Noah Watson, the 6-foot freshman, will check in. Winding down here in the opening quarter. 13-13 ball game. Both teams going at it here early.
Yes, they are, T-Roy, and I'm excited. It's a lot of offense going on. 13-13, that's a lot of offensive weaponry out there based on what I've seen this year.
Rocket defense covering up inside. They're trying to deny the Vikings getting it inside. This one lost out of bounds by Community. So 5 seconds left in the quarter, and the Rockets will get the final look.
Might be on pace for a 60-point night, whoever win the game.
Bond will pick it up, gets it into front court. Got to get it up. Harper at the buzzer. Good if it goes. This one just off the mark. And that's how we'll end this first quarter of action. Just like we started, we're tied up, 13 apiece as we head to the second quarter.
Says you can't have it all. At Brooks Grocery, they've got farm fresh fruits and vegetables, a deli with a selection of freshly prepared favorites, Brooks specialties like Ava's pimento cheese and Adam's chicken salad, freshly made pies, cakes, and desserts. And who could possibly forget the best meat department you'll find anywhere? Great selection, online ordering, and friendly customer service. Brooks Grocery, the place you'll find your next favorite food.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. I'll make it real simple.
Welcome back. We get set for the second quarter here in Noble. Both these teams, as we talked about, they're really going at each other here, playing hard in this first quarter of action.
Yes, indeed. I'll let you tell the folks at home what the Rockets have going on offensively, T-Roy. But for the Vikings offensively, 2 points for number 3, Cullum. And then you just add it up and you give Crockett all the rest of them. Crockett has 11, T-Roy.
Wow, he has definitely had a great first quarter of action here. As we're underway here in the second. Jimmy Bond with it out front. Gets it on the curl inside, and we got a foul. Bond curled around, Noble got it in the lane, didn't have a lot of place to go with it. He did get fouled.
Yeah, he was a little small to be in that area, but he did find a little open space. I like the idea that he went down there looking for an opportunity.
First foul for Community. Off the inbounds. Harper wide open. 15-footer left it a little short. Here comes Community off the rebound. Cullum in front court. Gets it back from Lovren. Bond got his hands up, knocked it away, but Lovren will retain. Low block, Flanagan draws a double team. Kick back out, 3-ball Lovren, way off the mark. Flanagan saves. Out of bounds and back to the Vikings. Good hustle there by Community.
Meglis playing some awesome post defense down there, T-Roy. He did a fine job of keeping number 32 Flanagan away from that pivot foot in that basket.
Noble, watch where they are triple-double and triple-teaming when it goes down in that post. Flanagan that time got to his spot before the double team could get there, put it up and in. Harper in transition. Gets into the paint, puts it up, shot no good, went back, got his own. Harper puts it up. And got it. Mason Harper. Nicely done by Harper.
You don't need me to tell you, but this is going to be Harper's best offensive performance thus far. Every game I've seen, T-Roy. It's going to be tonight, Harper. Tonight is your night.
Cross court. Lovren dumps it inside. Crockett inside against Meglis. Muscles it up, no good, and we got a rebounding foul inside. Are they going to get Meglis on that one? Nope, it's going to be Harper on the push. Third team foul for the Rockets. Play it in right underneath the basket. Cullum got it partially blocked. Good recovery there by Harper. They go the other way. Harper with it, right back to Bond, top of the circle. Brumley with it on the ring. They look to the cutter inside. Back out front now. Instead, it comes to Bond. Community just lagging back in that zone. This is where maybe you find McCown in the corner because he is a good 3-ball shooter if you can get him deep in that corner.
Somebody got to get him out of the zone, McCown. How about you, sir?
Bray got it. They covered him up quickly. Harper now back up top to Bond. Under 6 left here, second quarter. Meglis to Rumley. Rockets being patient here. Bond gets inside. Jimmy hangs in the air to the left hand. The scoop is good. Nicely done by Jimmy Bond.
Yes, indeed. Elevation.
And a little hesitation while he was in the air. Put it up and in. Back the other way. Berman answers quickly. Anything you can do, I can do better is what they're playing right now. Back and forth they go here. 17-17 ball game.
Got the student section standing up, so they're enjoying this game.
McCown from 3. Bang! Bray rings the bell from downtown again. Nicely done.
T-Roy, you asked, and the young man answered.
Crockett trying to return the favor. Shot no good. Rebound battle for control by Rumley. On the outlet, tried to get it to Bond. Jimmy does a good job of saving it. Harper in front court. Kick Meglis. In the corner, McCown, spot up three on the way, no good. Rebound pulled away by Cullum.
You had the Rockets bench standing up, T-Roy. Everybody's feeling this tonight.
Cullum almost had it stolen away. Gives it up to Crockett. Touch pass along the baseline. Flanagan muscles it up, no good. Tip, no good. Rebound battle for out of there, Meglis. He gets pushed from behind, and now we're going to have a traveling violation on Ryan, but good hustle once more. As Sticker's going to check back in for the Vikings.
A lot of contact down there.
Yeah, a lot of contact.
I'm in agreement with Coach Chapman. That young man there got knocked off balance.
Out of bounds. It's going to be off of Community. Good defense there again by Meglis. He's been really active on both ends, Noble.
Yes, indeed. Hey, you don't always have to play offense and be involved in the game. Stay active on both ends of the ball, on both ends of the court.
Rumley on a wing. Lobble. Oh, that's got to be a foul. Ben Villazon is checked in. Sticker put his hand in the back of the Rocket post, and Coach Chapman's lobbying that same point with the officials.
It was McCown that time, T-Roy. The entry pass was a little long, but McCown did get one of them little shivers there with the forearm.
Oh, nicely done by Rumley. He was able to save it back in, but Crockett maintains. Into the lane, blocked away beautifully by McCown. Entrance denied. Ray McCown says, get it out of here. Ben Villazon in transition. He comes in firing, shot no good. Rebound pulled away by Community, and here comes Cullum the other way. Behind his back, Villazon pokes it away, but picked back up by the Vikings. Ball knocked away from behind. Bond, they try to scoop it ahead to Villazon, and that one picked up by Berman. Both teams don't want to keep possession of the basketball right now. It's a hot potato.
They don't, and T-Roy, we're going to get a foul this time. Great opportunity. Crockett will get a foul.
This has been a relatively foul-free first half of action.
I tell you what, T-Roy, for 2 fouls on both teams with the action we've been getting, this is exactly what you pay your money for. You want to see a young man's game go up and down the court. You don't want to see the officials get involved.
Oh, yeah, these guys going back and forth. Got in a good flow right now. Both teams able to, there's been some physical play, but also they've been able to get up and down the floor, get some good shots. It's been a good game to watch.
It's been a great game to watch.
Porter on the corner, fires, shot no good. McCown with a rebound, and we got a foul over the back on Bray, and Coach Chapman's like, come on. He turns around, and Coach, I'm right there with you. Bray McCown went up, got the rebound. He did not touch the guy in front of him. He just went up and rebounded it over him with his hands, came back down with it. Not a good call.
T-Roy, it's going to sound like I'm defending him, but that's a case of vantage point. He happened to be in front of the play, and he just assumed that Bray happened to go over his back and push to get that, but he went straight up. That's not a bad call, Bray.
Crockett, double team on the baseline. Ball punched away, picked up by Villazon. On the lead pass, here comes Bond. Jimmy out front to Ben. We're under 3 left here first half. Bond from 3. This one no good. Rebound. Davenporter had his hands on it. Couldn't reel it in, and here comes Community. Lovren leaves it with Patrick, gets it right back. Lovren underneath, and we're going to have a whistle as that time just reaching out, trying to impede Lovren's progress along the baseline. Bray McCown gets the foul with a knee. 14 foul. Inbounds it comes, and Community lost it out of bounds. Not being able to reel that thing in is Noah Watson, and Rockets get it back.
It's a bad corner over there for the Vikings.
Both these teams really getting after each other defensively, Noble. Nothing's been easy thus far.
It shouldn't be easy, T-Roy. You're trying to play for a win.
Porter inside, will not drop. Rebound pulled away by Community, and we go the other way. On the outlet, Crockett gives it up to Lovren. Lovren goes baseline, and what we got? Travel with a foul.
Went with the foul. T-Roy got him with a block. Gonna put the ball on the baseline.
15 foul, and we're gonna get Will Bennett making his way into the contest for the first time. Bennett, who's been injured, Noble, this is gonna be his first varsity action of the year.
Thank you, T-Roy. For the folks at home, they appreciate that, and I appreciate it as well. I never seen the young man. I appreciate you catching me up to speed.
44, Will Bennett gives them some size inside. Inside pass stolen away. Nicely done. We're going to have a jump ball situation, but it's alternating possession is going to go to the Rockets. Oh, wait a minute. I thought we got the basketball. It is Community's basketball. All right, hang on. I have to reset my possession arrow here. Got 2:12 left here, second quarter. 2017 Rockets. Rockets looking to snap that 14-game losing streak. Meanwhile, Community looking to get win numero uno here on the season.
So they looking to snap their 17-game losing streak.
Exactly.
Well, that's the reason why you got all this energy out here, T-Roy.
Yeah.
This is going to go down to the wire. These young men here are desperate for a win, both teams.
Lovern out top against Villazon, kicks it to Patrick. Ball knocked away, almost stolen once more. Both teams have had difficulty hanging on to the ball here. There's almost another turnover. Instead, it's going to be Villazon, I think, who will pick up the foul. That's going to be 16 fouls on the Rockets now. Next one puts Community into the 1-1 with 1:59 left here.
T-Roy, they gave that to Mason Harper to keep that. Oh, okay, no, they didn't.
Oh, inside. That one getting free was Stickler. That's one of the few easy buckets tonight. Stickler's first two of the game. Rumley on the wing. Free throw line, Bennett gives it up to Bond. Now let's see what Bennett can do. He's got some size down inside. Can he assert himself? Ball thrown away. Here comes Lovern, and we've got a foul. Trying to impede Lovern's progress getting down the floor was Josh Rumley, who will pick up the foul. That'll be his first, but Noble team's seventh.
We at a disadvantage now, T-Roy. Advantage, Vikings 7-2 in the foul category. They'll be shooting a long time before we even consider going to the free throw line unless we're in the active shooting.
Yeah. Landon Lovern, the sophomore, to the line. Sets and fires, first one good. High ball game.
I probably won't be able to keep up with all that throughout this, but just keep an eye over this last minute and 29, how many free points they're able to get as a result of being in the bonus.
Yeah. And on the other side of the ledger, they've only got 2 fouls, speaking of Community. Lovern's second, this one no good. Rebound pulled away by McCown. And nobody's been able to pull away here in this first half.
Speaking of which, what's the score, T-Roy?
20-20. Bond gets inside, cut off, outside McCown. Open three, got it. Bray McCown from downtown. Ringing the bell one more time. Bray having a good offensive first half here.
He's 3 for 4 from downtown. He's having a great offensive first half.
Crockett will answer on the other end, and he's had a very effective first half himself.
He certainly has that.
McCown lost the handle. Ball on the floor, trying to get a timeout. And let's see what we got here.
It's going to be Forrest ball. Ball went out of bounds. Touching the ball was White. It should. I thought he had it going blue, but I must have looked at his direction all wrong, or maybe he turned it over, changed it on me.
Community gets it back now. Patrick out top. Gives it up to Cullum. 23-22 Rockets. A late second quarter here. Kick Lovern. Inside on the cut, Patrick blocked by Villazon. Bennett will clear it. Here comes Ben with the basketball. Little shake and bake. Gets inside, 8-foot pull-up, no good. Rebound pulled away by Crockett, who will move it the other way. Crockett in rear court, gives it up now to Cullum. They'll look for the final shot. It does appear here in the first half. And Noble, what we talked about, that advantage at the free throw line, they may not take advantage of it here.
And they got a 1-point lead as a result of that free throw, T-Roy.
Patrick will fire this one off the mark. And we've got a foul called. Let's see, is this going to be on Forrest? That's going to be on Community. I was waiting because I thought, oh my goodness, if that's on the Rockets, we got to shoot free throws. But that will be the final play of this first half as we'll head to the locker room These teams locked in a dogfight here, 23-22 as we go to timeout.
Hey, there's my girl. Who's that?
Life can be uncomfortable. Your home doesn't have to be. Ream Heating Equipment was designed to bring affordable comfort to any home. So no matter your budget, we can help you feel comfortable, even when you can't be comfortable.
Oh, come on. Yes, let's go.
When it's time for a tune-up or a new HVAC system, contact the trusted pros at Clint's Air Care for expert service and installation.
Fouls on that, but only.
Funeral home and cremation services had its beginning in 1939 when Thomas H. Lawrence established the business. Lawrence Funeral Home has always strived to provide compassionate, dignified, and professional service to every family it serves, regardless of their circumstances. Lawrence Funeral Home pledges to the families of Marshall and surrounding counties to continue providing excellence in funeral service. In your time of need, our family is there for your family. Lawrence Funeral Home and Cremation Service.
Stop in and visit Mack Equipment, your largest Exmark and Cub Cadet dealer in the state of Tennessee. Locally owned and operated in the heart of Chapel Hill at 109 North Horton Parkway, next to Southern Roots Hair Salon. Mack Equipment offers parts, sales, service, and rental. Their factory-certified technicians also service multiple brands of outdoor power equipment, making this a perfect stop for your future equipment repairs. Don't forget to visit our two other locations in Murfreesboro and Lewisburg. That's Mack Equipment.
And we've reached the halfway point here in boys action with the Rockets leading Community 23-22 here at halftime, and two teams really giving 110% effort here in this first half. Both of them hungry for a win, and they've definitely played like it in the first half. And Noble, what maybe they have lacked in taking care of the basketball, they've more than made up for in willingness to get after each other and just being entertaining here in this first half.
Very entertaining, T-Roy. So much entertaining that I've seen not only that student section for the Vikings get involved, but I've seen the Rocket crowd kind of get involved. I've seen them kind of jump up from the bench a couple times when the Rockets were shooting threes, and I've seen this visiting crowd over here kind of get involved with some of the officiating. So that means everybody's engaged, and that's all you can ask for.
Yeah, and Noble, we talked about it, and I want to make a point here at halftime. Right now, we are planning on making the trip to Cascade on Tuesday night. Spoken with the athletic director, Mr. Gill, there at Cascade this week. He has indicated that they now maybe have the ability to accommodate our broadcast. So we're going to go over, give it a shot on Tuesday night, and I'm going to ask a few questions during the week. If nothing else, if we're not able to broadcast live, we may end up doing it on a tape delay broadcast if that is an option. So we're going to put that up. We do want to tell you right now, we're going to go ahead and schedule that broadcast. We're going to plan on being there. Hopefully everything will work out, and we'll be able to bring you a broadcast on Tuesday night. Once again, if you missed it earlier, Mr. Ralph Edwards, I want to send a big shout out to him and the folks here at Community High School. Mr. Edwards is without a doubt the best athletic director that you will have on the road to work with. He does a wonderful job of making sure. He has really helped us out with being able to have the ability to stream here, and he's gone out of his way to help us. We certainly want to show him some appreciation, and the fine folks here at Community High School have really been gracious to us in being able to broadcast.
And it's been a great crowd. The whole scene has been lovely, T-Roy. So this is a great atmosphere, particularly tonight for high school basketball and high school athletics. So, again, I can't tell you how great the crowd is for folks to be able to come out, particularly with the weather being such as it is, T-Roy.
This is one of those communities, and they have been a basketball community first and foremost. They've gotten football in the last 15, 16 years. Haven't had a lot of success on the football side, as has been well documented, but basketball has always been a staple here at Community. And I'm old enough, Noble, I played in the old gym, and this is a beautiful facility here. The old gym, it was one of those that you said had character. It had the low ceilings. They had the wooden beams that were the low beams that hung over. People hung over onto the court. I mean, it was a really, I guess you would say, intimate atmosphere. At that point, I'll tell you a good one on myself. When I was in my younger days, I shot basically a set shot my first year, or two. wasn't really involved in getting off the jumpers a lot. That's something I had to work on between my freshman and sophomore year. Well, I had a high arcing shot. I hit one of the bottom of the rafters there at Community. So, you know, it was, as I say, it was a low hanging fruit. It was a low ceiling. So, yeah, I remember that gym quite well. But there's always been a rabid basketball crowd, and they've always taken a lot of pride in their basketball here at Community High School.
Just by the way you describe it, T. Roy, I guess also not only the noise makers in there, but that intimate setting you're talking about, it get real loud in a crowd like that, right?
Yeah, it was great. I mean, we used to have we've been to Huntland, and it's kind of funny because we went there, I guess, with Marshall County, and it's been, I don't know, gosh, we've been here 6 years, maybe one of the last years I did Marshall County basketball. Went to Huntland, and that was close to 25, 30 years after I graduated. That place hadn't changed at all. We've been to Moore County, of course, and I see what I used to play in and the beautiful new gymnasium they have there. And then we look at what I thought was huge when I was playing was really small. You know, you find out your perspective changes as you get a little older.
And it should change, T. Roy. So hopefully everybody who's out there who may be like you and I can say we are a little older, our perspective has changed. So hopefully that's in every aspect of life.
Hey, those memories, these guys are making the same things. Those floors are you know, they're just as big. Those crowds are just as big. And of course, you remember those things, and those are the things that you carry away as a high school athlete. Those memories of the games that you played and the friendships that you made, the rivalries formed, and those are the things that carry with you and teach you throughout life.
And just like the court has grown, the game has grown, T. Roy. So everything advances, and you just have to tip your hat and go with the advances.
Hey, and here's the thing. You've got every seat pretty much in this house is taken up on both sides.
I can't tell you. I cannot repeat. I want to reiterate. You got the band over there and this crowd here. It's just a nice atmosphere, T. Roy. And even when you go out in the hallway, it's crowded in the hallway, the concession stand. So it's one of those cases where it just feels like Friday night.
Yeah, it is really good. We're going to take a couple of breaks. We'll be back with your second half tip here from Community High School here on TC Sports 1.
Eye Care Clinic, Dr. Jeffrey Jordan and his staff offer a wide range of services, including comprehensive eye exams, advanced testing, and eye disease management. Fashion frames from top names like Guess and Kate Spade. They also stay on top of new eye care advances like Vuity and Upneat. And that unique Dr. J touch that always leaves you with a smile until your next visit. Make your appointment at 359-4373. Advanced Eye Care Clinic, 815 East Commerce.
Your one-stop shop to keep your vehicle running smooth is J&J Automotive. From routine maintenance like oil changes to brake repairs, tires and alignment, and exhaust work as well, J&J has got you covered. They work on gas and diesel engines. Call Vince or Matt Jackson at 931-364-5602 or stop by their location at 1791 Highway 99. Keep your vehicle in tip-top shape at J&J Automotive.
23-22 game. Noble, quick scoring summary here for the Rockets in the first half.
I'll be glad to, T. Roy. Scoring goes this way. 4 Rockets into the scoring column. Goes this way. Bond has 4 points. Meglis has 4 points. Harper has 6 points. And McCown, leading scorer, has 9 points, T. Roy. So that's how it goes for the Rockets. I didn't do a very fine job for the Vikings, but that gives you the 23 points for the visiting team, trying to get in that column of 2 wins.
Noble, here's one stat I want to bring out before we get very far. This one's tight right now. We expect this one to be tight down the stretch. Neither team used a timeout in the first half, so they're going to have a lot of timeouts available down the stretch.
And no one's in foul trouble. 2 fouls is the most any player has thus far, T-Roy, so foul should not be an issue.
Noble, what a quick moving game this has been. We are 8 o'clock on a Friday night, and we're headed into the second half. These games have flown by here tonight.
Yes, indeed. 20 shot attempts for the Rockets, T-Roy, so they have put some shots up, 20 shot attempts.
And more have fallen tonight, thankfully for them. They get it first here to begin this second half.
Matter of fact, they 10 for 20, T-Roy. They 50% from the field, the Rockets.
They've got to feel better about themselves for that. And for McCown out front, he was able to be that zone buster in the first half. Let's see if Porter can get it dialed in. Davin puts it up and in. That's what they need from him. Porter on the board. First points of the game for Davin. 3-point Rocket cushion. Cullum fires from 15 and answers.
That is a nice stroke, T-Roy. He went straight up vertical.
Man, both these teams just coming out back and forth. Neither team has been able to get much of a lead here in this first half.
No, it's pound for pound, back and forth, T-Roy.
Community got a 5-point lead early at 13-8. Rockets closed it to 13-13, and then they've just traded baskets from there. Got a whistle out front. And like Coach Chapman's going to take one of those timeouts. We'll take it as well here. We'll take a 30-second break, and we'll be back.
Hey, there's my girl. Who's that?
Life can be uncomfortable. Your home doesn't have to be. Ream Heating Equipment was designed to bring affordable comfort to any home. So no matter your budget, we can help you feel comfortable, even when you can't be comfortable.
Oh, come on. Yes, let's go.
When it's time for a tune-up or a new HVAC system, contact the trusted pros at Clint's Air Care for expert service and installation.
After the timeout, Rockets got it back. Noble again reiterate that stat of the Rockets shooting the basketball in the first half.
First half, 10 for 20. Second half, 1 for 1.
Meglis fakes, gets along the baseline, little floater, got it. That is a tough look for Ryan Meglis, and he made it look pretty easy there.
That's how you do it, T-Roy. We're going to forget about this team being 1-15 versus 0-17. These young men here are showing us an excellent basketball game.
No doubt about it. Cullum with it out front. Kick Glover, and they go in the corner. Crockett had that big first half, threw that one away. Bond with the steal, and here we go the other way. Jimmy with the dribble. Kick Harper. Back out front. Jimmy gets into the paint, hangs in the air, puts it up, and draws the foul. Bond doesn't do that a lot. He picks his spots, but that was a good one, Noble, as he got the defender. He used his body well, drew the contact, and he gets to the free throw line.
Very aggressive, T-Roy. He made his mind up, and I don't know exactly what he's seen, but he figured his first step was going to be a good one, so he took it and just continued to go downhill with it.
Jimmy's first, good. And Noble, this is a game where they go to the free throw line for the first time there and connect. You need to make your free throws in a tight contest to win. Bond, 1 of 2. There's McCown, lost the handle. And let's see. Did you get the timeout? Yes, they got the timeout. We'll take a quick break and we'll return.
You can't have it all. At Brooks Grocery, they've got farm fresh fruits and vegetables, a deli with a selection of freshly prepared favorites, Brooks specialties like Ava's pimento cheese and Adam's chicken salad, freshly made pies, cakes, and desserts. And who could possibly forget the best meat department you'll find anywhere? Great selection, online ordering, and friendly customer service. Brooks Grocery, the place you'll find your next favorite food.
Welcome back, everyone. Noble,
Yes,
this game, the Rockets are doing the things right now that they need to do to win a tight game. They're staying with Community on the glass after Crockett and Flanagan kind of dominated early. The Rockets have evened that battle up, They're playing well, and right now they got a chance to win this one.
Again, I know the folks at home have heard it, but it's kind of difficult considering Coach Chapman been talking all year about the lid being on the rim there. Anytime you can go 10 for 20, you certainly want to be ahead, T-Roy. And I tell you what, it's only been 2 free throws shot by both teams all night.
McCown from way outside as he strokes another. Bray McCown from way outside. Bang.
Young man plays inside, plays outside. He should play the entire game tonight, Coach Chapman. Don't give him a breather at all.
Bray with 12 now, all of them coming from downtown. Cross court. Cullum spot up 3, trying to answer, in and out. Rebound pulled away by Porter. Gives it up to Bond now. Largest lead of the night for the Rockets at 7, 31-24. Between the legs, Harper. Up top now to Megas. Oh, inside to a cutting McCown. Thought they might have got a piece of his hand. Left it a little short, and we go the other way. Coach Chapman again not happy with the no call.
They reached in there. They got a piece of something. We're going to assume it was mostly ball.
Glover, cross court. Cullum, he'll pull the trigger again. This time from 13 is good. That's a big swing, Noble. The 2 you didn't get, and then they return 2 on the other end.
Somebody going to have to check Cullen, T-Roy. That young man has vertical. Go straight up. Nice shot.
Harper, no look back out front to Bond, and we got a whistle. Offensive foul on Harper as he maybe got a little bit too deep with the dribble. Second foul on Harper. First team foul on the Rockets here in the second half. And again, this thing has been a pretty foul-free contest here tonight.
I reiterate, T-Roy, only 2 free throw attempts for both teams.
Lovren has his pass tipped, stolen away. Harper on the outlet. Here comes Bond. Jimmy looking for some help on the trail. Pass deflected now. Patrick has it. And did he throw it away? Nope, tipped by Porter. Out of bounds and back to the Vikings. Smith getting set to check in along with Watson for Community. Villazon into the contest for the Rockets.
For a slight moment, it looked like the Rockets may have had a number maybe into their advantage, but they weren't able to take advantage of the turnover, T-Roy.
Patrick gives it up. Watson looks inside. Crockett posting low. Douglas leaning on him. That's a battle down low. 2 strong young men. Cullum, fall away, got it. Noble, he's feeling it right now.
T-Roy, I'm not a basketball player. If you look, the young man goes straight up vertical and shoots. If you can jump that high, it's hard to block that shot.
This one knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Rockets. Berman to check back in for the Vikings. He'll replace Patrick in the Community lineup.
And I want to go back. Villazon had him checked, T-Roy. You can't play defense much better than that. They were on him.
Yeah, and that was a bit of a fall away, too. Made it a little bit more of a degree of difficulty. McCown in the corner. Another 3. Shot no good. Rebound battle for Ben Villazon will clear. Fall away off the baseline. A little short, controlled by Crockett. Crockett in traffic, puts it on the floor. Noble, he may have dribbled that thing on the end line. Here they come the other way. Cross-court pass, little short pull-up, no good. Rebound to Porter. Community could not convert. Here comes Davin. Porter goes behind the back. Gives it up Meglis from 12. High arcing shot, no good. Rebound battle for control by Villazon. Gets it back out to Bond. Ben draws a double team. Back out front now. Porter will fire. 3-ball, bang. That's a big one. Davin Porter from downtown. He's got 5 here in the third. Lead is 6 as we approach the 3-minute mark.
Credit Jimmy Bond with the penetration, being able to find Porter, spotted up out there, knock down Porter.
Steal by the Rockets. Porter racing the other way. Shot no good. Villazon got a hand on it. Saved it into the hands of Cullum. Cullum now races the other way. A little out of control. He'll flip it up, wave the bucket off. We're going to have a foul on the floor. Foul is going to be on Jimmy Bond. Second team foul on the Rockets. Rocket fans in front of us wanted the travel, Noble, on the crossover.
Actually, he wanted to foul. T-Roy wanted to charge that time. He wanted to charge that time. There was contact. He wanted it to go the other direction.
Community's going to play it in. Get it into Lovern.
Cullum tried to take advantage of him. He went to the free throw line in case they forgot it was called on the floor.
Lovern gets it back. Gives it to Smith. Looks down low to a posting Flanagan. Pass cross court, deflected away, and here comes Bond. Jimmy racing the other way against Smith, and that could be, Noble, that last little forearm shiver, you might have had a little intentional action there.
You very well could have, T-Roy, and I was really interested in seeing what his call was. That official right there, T-Roy, I've seen him officiate the girls' championship basketball over in Murphy Center the last 2 out of the last 4 years. He's a great official.
Yeah, and the first contact indeed was a foul, but that last little shove he gave him was a little questionable. Bond missed the first, second one on the way, missed them both. Rebound, McCown, he'll put it up no good. Rebound cleared then by Community. Here comes Lovern the other way. Missed opportunity there for the Rockets. Lovern blocked beautifully by Villazon. Cleared by Meglis, and we head the other way. Shot put up no good. Rebound pulled away by Lovern. Almost stolen away. Lovern wheels and deals. Shot from three, no good. Rebound inside, put up and in by Stickler. Stickler with a bucket. McCown spots up three ball, a little short. Rebound Meglis, he'll put it off the window and score. Ryan Meglis now with 8, and that was a big bucket. Back to 6, and Community will turn it over. Rumley's going to check back in.
T-Roy, unless my stats are wrong, Meglis is shooting 100% from the field. I got him 4 for 4 tonight.
And that last one was a nice offensive rebound to kind of stem the tide a little bit. Meglis gets in the paint. Kicks to Villazon. Open three from Ben. This one no good. Rebound controlled by Crockett on a good box out. Lead pass, Berman in front court. Back to Crockett, who's cooled off a little bit here in the second half. Flanagan to the baseline. Short off the window. Pulled away by McCown. Racing the other way. Here comes Villazon. Pull-up jumper from 12. Got it. That was silky smooth on the pull-up by Villazon. The lead is 8.
He has a nice stroke also, T-Roy. I like those young men who can go vertical, and their stroke is butter.
Yeah, he's a guy who can shoot off the dribble. Inside, doubled, now triple team. Ball on the floor, picked back up, muscled up, no good by Crockett. Pulled away by McCown, and here we go, racing the other way, Porter. Davin on the wing, leaves it with Rumley to set it up. Porter gets it back, three ball, this one off the mark. McCown trying to save, ball bounced, picked up by Patrick. Right side, Berman. Inside, Flanagan to the left hand. Got it. And one. Bennett's going to check back in for the Rockets. Flanagan just got deep that time, Noble.
Not only did he get deep, T-Roy, he showed excellent footwork with that one dribble and drop step with the right foot and go over to the left side.
Neither one of these teams much into the foul difficulty yet. Just 3 team fouls for the Rockets as the shot put up by Flanagan good, completing the three-point play. 25 seconds left here in the third quarter. They get it in against the pressure. Villazon knocked away by Lovern. Retrieved by Community. Along the baseline, Crockett blocked away by Rumley. Here comes Josh the other way. Quickly into front court. Rumley underneath Meglis. He'll put it up and in. Josh Meglis with a bucket. They're going to heave at the horn, and that'll do it for this third quarter of action. Big bucket at the end of the quarter by Meglis. He provides again. The lead is 7 as we head to the fourth.
Don't know what I would do without you to show me the way and the truth. I don't know what I would do if I didn't have you. If I didn't have you.
Your local agents, Scott Bond and Troy Cashin. Are you moving to the area and need a place to store your possessions? Are you trying to declutter your existing space or needing a place to park your boat, RV, truck, trailer, or camper? There's a simple solution. It's Highway 99 Storage. Conveniently located off Highway 99 and James King Road, it's a lighted, secure, and fenced-in area to keep your valuables safe. New units available with climate control. Call 364-5678 to rent. That's Highway 99 Storage.
Rockets laying it out right now. They lead it 40-33, Noble, and what a game thus far.
Yes, indeed, T-Roy, and you can't beat that. Excellent job, contributions. I got 5 different Rockets in the books. T-Roy was scoring.
17-11 third quarter in favor of the Rockets. Giving chase now with a double team. Patrick's going to let it fly from way downtown. Shot no good. Battle for to be out of bounds, and I'm going to let my clock. I forgot to start my clock, so I'm going to let it run down a little bit here. All right, matched up beautifully now. Inbounds, Harper in front court to Meglis. Community now trying to extend the pressure. Harper with the dribble, gives it up to Rumley in the corner. McCown thought about the three. Rumley tried to get it underneath, intercepted by Crockett. Crockett racing the other way with numbers. 3-on-2 inside. Oh, get that out of here. Josh Rumley goes up and sends that one the other way. Now the Rockets turn it right back over. Lovern inside. He tried to poke it home, but it rattled around and went anyway. My goodness. Great block by Rumley.
I think he has now 2 great blocks.
Rockets have got to be careful with the numbers. Now we got to travel. Noble, you got a 2-on-1 situation. You got to dribble at that defender, bounce pass underneath, easy bucket. They tried to stop on the wing, throw it cross court. It made the defender's job easy. All he had to do was get in the passing lane.
Yes, it did, T-Roy. A couple of wasted possessions for the Rockets, T-Roy, and as a result, this game has inched a little bit closer. And again, little contact that time, not called that time, travel call. Once the young man go down, no dribble, something has to be called.
Lovern in the corner. Bounce pass, low block, knocked away. They're going to leave it with Community here as Porter Meglis battling inside with Crockett.
This is where you tell them to leave it all on the court here, T-Roy.
Underneath Crockett. That was a beautiful pass by Cullen. Noble, he whipped that over his shoulder. Crockett caught it, put it up, and drew the foul.
Yes, he did, T-Roy. Yes, he did. That's you can't get a better entry pass than that, and that's an excellent catch because that had a little heat on it also.
It did. Crockett had a great first half. It's cooled a little bit here in the second half, but that was a big bucket there to get them back within 3, or excuse me, within 2.
Yes, indeed. They're inching closer, T-Roy, and like I said, the Rockets' last couple of possessions has been empty.
Now, if you want the victory, you got to play well down the stretch. And we got a foul in rear court as Community trying to apply the pressure. Foul's going to be on Lovern. Just the 3rd team foul, however, Noble.
As the intensity of this game picks up, going to be a lot more whistles be blown, T-Roy.
Noble having trouble with my clock. I'm going to take it off again. The start and stop has been a little spotty here. We'll get that back for you here at the next break. Bond up top, kick. Harper, no look underneath McCown, muscles it up, and he'll draw the foul. Bray to the line, and Noble gave himself a chance, just hung in the air, absorbed the contact, flipped that ball up there. It didn't go, but that's what you want.
He certainly did. He soaked that up just like the quicker picker up. He soaked that up like a paper towel, T-Roy. He had to absorb that one.
One disturbing thing, though, Noble, they have not hit free throws.
Well, I tell you what, they're going to get plenty of opportunities down the stretch. It'd be very disturbing if you don't change that tune.
2 of 5 from the stripe as McCown connects on 1 of 2. 3-point ball game. Out front, Cullum got to cover him up. Little hesitation, gets to the baseline, out of the double team, fires no good, gets his own rebound. Lovern from 3, got it. He has not connected all night long, Noble, but he does there. Now he gets another steal. Bounce pass inside, layup no good. Rebound pulled away by Bond. 7 in a row here for the Vikings, and we got a foul in rear court. Noble not what they have wanted for the Rockets here.
T-Roy, number 3, Cullum. Cullum tweaked his knee that time, T-Roy. I don't know if he's going to be able to walk that off, but he let the coach know he needed to come out the game. Keep an eye. 5:42. We may not see Cullum for the duration.
If that is indeed the case, the pendulum swings, I think, big time in favor of the Rockets.
He talking to the trainer, T-Roy. It's that right knee. He tweaked it a little bit, and he told the coach, I know a lot of young men, they like to fight through that, and they like to keep playing, but he let the coach know he needed to come out, so we may not see him again. He got his head down on the bench.
The pressure has definitely aided the comeback effort for the Vikings.
It's 41-41, T-Roy.
Official stoppage here. See what we've got. Somebody, not exactly sure. We've got one of the game officials out here.
I'm going to assume maybe that might be a drop of blood or something, right?
I'm not sure. I was thinking maybe somebody might have lost a contact, but I don't see anybody, signaling that that's the case. So
everybody's looking down at the floor. They may be following the breadsticks or something. We'll see how many spots they mop up, T-Roy, but I'm going to assume that's a drop of blood. I don't see anybody.
Could there be some condensation, though, that dropped down on the floor somewhere over there?
She can't see that from that far, can she?
I don't know. Definitely got out there, and we're going to have both teams probably needed a little break here, Noble. They get an extra timeout, basically.
And the reason I'm speculating is they're walking all over the court, and they appear to be looking in various places. So, see, they had to put a little extra juice on that to get that up. I think that may be some blood, T-Roy.
All right. That has been taken care of, and now we'll resume action here.
I'm trying to find out the player who's bleeding.
And that's one of them, Noble, in the old days, you just wait to go down on the other end. Somebody run out there, grab that real quick, and we're playing on.
Yes, indeed. They move on with that, but old days are over.
They break the pressure. Porter open, didn't take the 3. That was on now.
There was a time he would have taken that. I mean, coach have had some conversations, it looked like.
Yeah. Meglis, high post. Kick Villazon into the corner. Now Porter will take it. Spot up 3. This one no good. Rebound battle for out of bounds to Forrest.
That's huge, T-Roy.
Nope. Did he not point?
He did. He's still pointing that way.
Okay.
The players just wasn't paying attention. He's still pointing that way.
I thought he was about to give it to Community. I thought, did I not just see him point that way?
No, sir. He never changed his mind. The players decided that they were going to go the other way.
Inbounds Bond.
Need a solid possession, T-Roy.
Yeah, need a bucket here. That was not the solid possession to bounce around. They do end up back with it. Bond open from 3, got it. That was huge. Porter found Bond, spotted up, and Jimmy dropped dead 3, 44-41.
Solidified.
Needed that one. It stems the run. It was 7-0 Community, and that one put an end to that run. Patrick up top.
Cullum back at the table, T-Roy.
Grooms inside. Crockett got it knocked away. Back out to Grooms out front. Picks up the dribble now. Patrick to Lovern. Rockets extending that 2-3 out top. They try to hound those guards. Cross court Lovern. Spot up 3 ball. Got it. Lovern's come to life here late. Porter rear court. Between defenders. Davin into the corner. Meglis spot up 3. No good. Rebound to Lovern. Community trying to take the lead for the first time in a long time. Patrick thought about the 3. Gives it up to Lovern. 4 minutes left here. Fourth quarter. Tie ball game. Pressure now mounts. Each passing second Sees that tension increase on both sides as both teams desperately looking for a win.
Troy, I want to be clear. Number 4 for Community, I've always believed they could take the ball from him. I don't think he'll play the rest of the game. There's too much pressure. I've always thought they could take the ball from him.
I agree with you.
Hey, by the way, number 3's back on the court.
I agree with you, Gabe. He's on the court. Keep an eye on Cullum.
Cullum handles out top. That clock just continues to move. Each precious second that passes makes every bucket that much more important. Berman's back in. They hound him. Gets through the double team. Ball knocked away. Jimmy Bond will pick it up. Rockets force the turnover. That's a big one now. Can they capitalize? Villazon. Wing, cross court to Harper. Right back up top. Bond to set it. Community stays locked in that 2-3 zone. Clock approaching the 3-minute mark. Jimmy Bond, right wing. Pass knocked away by Cullum. Cullum with the dribble. 2-on-2. Goes up himself. Shot no good. Harper did just enough maybe to alter that one. Cullum on the reach in, got the foul. That was a dumb foul in rear court. You understand wanting to get it back after you missed the shot, but don't do it 60 feet away from the basket, and that puts now Forrest within one foul of getting into the 1-and-1, and that could be huge as well.
Could be. Is it too early for me to ask for Bray McCown to come back into the game?
I'm assuming he's probably going to be there very quickly. He's had the hot hand early. Let's see if he can continue it here late. They're going to need a bucket somewhere. Porter along the baseline. Porter wraps his way around to the front of the bucket, puts it up and in. Now that was a confident move. He waited, he was patient, and he scored it. David Porter with a bucket.
Nice ball handling on the baseline there, big man.
Noble, he went under the basket, was kind of squeezed by the defender, but used his quickness to get around him, get back to the front of the bucket, little half hook, put it in.
He didn't have much real estate down there,
No, he didn't. Timeout's going to be taken by Community. It's going to be a full. We'll take it as well.
Funeral home and cremation services had its beginning in 1939 when Thomas H. Lawrence established the business. Lawrence Funeral Home has always strived to provide compassionate, dignified, and professional service to every family it serves, regardless of their circumstances. Lawrence Funeral Home pledges to the families of Marshall and surrounding counties to continue providing excellence in funeral service. In your time of need, our family is there for your family. Lawrence Funeral Home and Cremation Service.
Stop in and visit Mack Equipment, your largest Exmark and Cub Cadet dealer in the state of Tennessee. Locally owned and operated in the heart of Chapel Hill at 109 North Horton Parkway, next to Southern Roots Hair Salon. Mack Equipment offers parts, sales, service, and rental. Their factory-certified technicians also service multiple brands of outdoor power equipment, making this a perfect stop for your future equipment repairs. Don't forget to visit our 2 other locations in Murfreesboro and Lewisburg. That's Mack Equipment.
As the seconds decrease, the pressure increases. 46-44. Community's Crockett. Flanagan, nice touch pass on the baseline. Bucket by Crockett. Or by Lovern, excuse me. Tied again at 46. Bond with the dribble. Where does your offense come from late here for the Rockets? Bond, a little hesitation against Cullum. Muscles it up, and he got it. Jimmy Bond, that was a brave move by Bond, challenging the athletic Cullum. Put his hand right in his chest, muscled it up over him for the bucket.
He had a nice English on that.
Almost stolen away by Villazon. Out of control a little bit there. And let's see what we got. Crockett was a little out of control, and they're going to say Harper fouled him on the way up. This Forrest crowd, as you can hear, definitely not happy.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a tough one there, Coach. That's a tough one to have to swallow. Woo, that's a tough one. I tell you what, it could have went both ways, but I didn't know how exactly he was going to call that one.
Missed the free throw. Doesn't make much difference right now unless he hits the second one. Crockett left that one short. That was a tired free throw, Noble. He didn't use his legs very much at all. That was all arm.
He did not. He did not. But you don't want to see a young man get a foul that he stayed in there to earn a charge that time. So I don't know that I thought Harper was moving that time, T-Roy.
I'm right there with you. That was a very borderline call. Connecting on the second toss is Crockett. Here comes the pressure. Crockett's got to get it in. Porter across the timeline into front court, and that time we're going to have a blocking foul. Crockett trying to slide over, but Porter had really beat him to the spot, Noble.
Yes, indeed, and another case of Crockett trying to give Porter limited real estate on that time, and as a result, he had a blocking foul over there.
Now, what that does is it puts the Rockets into the bonus. And Porter will step to the line. This one, when the clock is stopped, you need to convert. They are 2 of 5 from the strike. They need Porter to connect twice right here. Make it a 3-point game.
There you go. More important than the clock being stopped, T-Roy. You're only up by 1, so you need to knock these free ones down.
Yeah, exactly. They matter here late. And that stat goes, what do you do in the last 2 minutes? Porter's toss, got it. That's what you do if you're Davin Porter.
He's a senior, right?
He's a senior.
There you go. Hey, show him that seniority, young man.
He'll ready for the second.
Start that thing, Cuzzo.
There's nobody in the gym but Davin Porter. Calmly sank 2 free throws, 2 big ones. Gives him a 3-point lead. Call him out top. Lovern's been hot as of late. Rumley all over him. Pass tipped away in the air. Cullum's going to get it. And what do we have here?
Got a foul
away from the ball.
No, sir. They're going to call the man who jumped up for the ball. They're going to call the foul. Wow.
That's the 16th foul. Now we're going to have another timeout. I think Community is going to take another timeout. It'll be a full, and we'll take it with them. We'll be right back.
Hometown banking. It's having your decisions made by a bank right here in your town, not in another city, county, or even state. It's neighbors and friends who know your name and take the time to greet you when you walk in. It's modern technology such as online banking and mobile check deposits while still being able to talk to a living, breathing human. Come visit us at 4641 Nashville Highway or call us at 364-7888. First Commerce Bank, your first choice for hometown banking, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Welcome back. Quick reset. Rockets in the 1-and-1. 17 fouls committed by Community, 6 for the Rockets. Next one, of course, puts Community into the 1-and-1 as well. Patrick with the dribble, gives it up to Lovern up top. Ball knocked away by Villazon. Nicely done by Ben.
Yes, it is. That's quite a task he has on him there, T-Roy. Hey, what do you call him? Lovern? How you say his name?
Lovern, yeah.
Yeah, that's a hard task on Villazon.
They'll stay in that zone. Cullum with it out top. Lovern just trying to go baseline to baseline, roaming to get free. Flanagan with a catch, cross court, dangerous pass. Cullum to Patrick. Flanagan on the baseline, draws a double team, tried to whip it over his shoulder, and nobody home but Davin Porter.
Coach Chapman told him to slow it down, T-Roy.
Yep. 3-point lead. You can be patient here. Rumley to Bond.
Calling for a foul.
Cullum wraparound foul. Seconds left. No, big one here. Make the front end of this 1-and-1, and it's a 2-possession game.
I like Villazon being at the line. I like him for both of them.
In and out. Rebound pulled away by Community. They almost stepped out of bounds there. And we got a timeout taken again by Community. We'll take a break as well. Let's see if this one's going to be a full.
Full timeout.
Full timeout.
Advanced Eye Care Clinic, Dr. Jeffrey Jordan and his staff offer a wide range of services, including comprehensive eye exams, advanced testing, and eye disease management. Fashion frames from top names like Guess and Kate Spade. They also stay on top of new eye care advances like Vuity and Upneat. And that unique Dr. J touch that always leaves you with a smile until your next visit. Make your appointment at 359-4373. Advanced Eye Care Clinic, 815 East Commerce.
Your one-stop shop to keep your vehicle running smooth is J&J Automotive. From routine maintenance like oil changes to brake repairs, tires and alignment, and exhaust work as well, J&J has got you covered. They work on gas and diesel engines. Call Vince or Matt Jackson at 931-364-5602 or stop by their location at 1791 Highway 99. Keep your vehicle in tip-top shape at J&J Automotive.
Clock moving as we return. 17 seconds and counting. Community's got to have a three here.
They're going to give Lovin the three chance.
Patrick. It's going to be Crockett from three. Shot no good. Crockett got his own. Three ball up, no good. Rumley will hold, and that, my friends, will do it. 0.4 seconds left on the clock, and the Rockets are going to break that 14-game losing streak. Crockett got one good look from the corner, Noble. That second one bounced out to him. He had to step back, try to find behind the line. Didn't get a great look that second time. It went over. Rumley cleared it, holds on, and that's exactly, he was clutching that basketball. That's exactly what the Rockets are going to do to this win. Clutch that win and hold it close.
Crockett didn't get a great look, but he certainly got a shot, and that's all he could ask for was a shot. And he had two opportunities, T-Roy, and just happened to bounce your way this time, Rockets.
Either way here is good. If you miss 0.4 seconds, they can't heave it that far. If you miss the first one, it's sure over. Rumley misfires. Ooh, I held my breath as Crockett turned into Rumley. You did not want to have that happen at the end of the game, but the official keeps his whistle in his mouth, and the Rockets will walk out of here with a victory. Rockets pick up their first district win of the year here on the road as they take down Community 50-47. We'll take a break, and we'll return to wrap this one up here on TC Sports 1.
Amigos Mexican Grill is the place you'll find all your authentic favorites, from burritos to enchiladas to sizzling fajitas, all served fast and fresh. Dine in, order online, or call in your order at 364-2222. Also, Amigos has catering services available for your next big occasion as well. Good food, good times at Amigos Mexican Grill, 216 South Horton Parkway. Visit their other locations in Lewisburg and Spring Hill. Amigos, proud supporters of the Rockets.
Lewisburg Animal Hospital serves the veterinary needs of Marshall County. They've grown to a 4-doctor practice specializing in small animal medicine. They offer advanced medicine, surgery, and nursing care in a personal and relaxed environment with the utmost compassion for their patients. For your pet's grooming and boarding needs, Maggie Roo Pet Retreat and Grooming Salon is located adjacent to the hospital. Call 931-359-5945 to schedule an appointment for your pet.
Well, everyone in Rocket Land, take a good deep breath, exhale, and you walk out of here with a win. Feeling good about yourselves. 50-47. They pick up their second win of the year, but Noble, more importantly, you're 1-1 in district play.
Yes, indeed, T-Roy. And I'll tell you what, T-Roy, I don't know if I've said this all year about the Rockets. All starting five, all the points for the Rockets tonight came from the starting five.
Wow.
Not a contribution from anyone else, unless my stats are a little bit off.
Wow.
All the points came from the starting five, T-Roy.
Man, that's they usually, alternate enough people in, you're going to get somebody else to score. But give us a quick rundown of what you got, Noble, on the offensive end for the Rockets.
Yes, indeed. And I may be off slightly somewhere with my numbers, but I got 6 points. And I'm going to break it down to you this way. I got 6 points from Harper. Harper got off to a good start. He didn't score in his second half, but he kept him in the game in the first half. I got 13 points, leading scorer for the Rockets, McCown. He had 9 in the first and 4 in the second half. I got 9 points for Porter. Porter had all 9 in the second half, T-Roy. He was huge in this run back here to get this win. Also, Meglis had 10. He had 4 in the first half, 6 in the second. He had a total of 10. Also, Jimmy Bond had a total of 10 also, 4 in the first half and 6 in the second half. So there you have it there, T-Roy. 6 points for Harper, 9 points for Porter, 10 points for Meglis, 10 points for Bond, and 13 McCown, leading scorer of the game. All points came from the starting 5 for the Rockets tonight.
Yeah, and you look how well that was distributed. And Noble, they just continued to fight, continued to scratch, and you know, they fell behind by 5 early. Community looked like they had the momentum. A couple of quick baskets, and then this thing was just nip and tuck the rest of the way. Rockets actually got out, I believe, and led by 9 or 10 at one point in the second half. Only to see Community stage a furious rally. And after that, Rockets had led 41-34, I do believe, and Rockets gave up 7 in a row. Community tied it up at 41. Then they get the big 3, do the Rockets to kind of stem that tide again, and they kept Community at arm's length kind of the rest of the game. The last 3 from Crockett is off the rim, and Rocket fans, again, can be happy for the weekend. A lot of work to do. We do want to tell you Tuesday we're going to make an attempt to broadcast from Cascade. Those conditions have not been great there over the years. We're going to go and talk to their athletic director, and he said we can give it a go, so we're going to make an attempt. We'll head over there Tuesday night, see what we get. Hopefully we'll be able to bring you live action here as we did tonight. And what a game here in the boys matchup. Rockets break that 14-game losing streak. They go to 1-1 in district play as they take down Community 50-47. We'll say we missed Mr. Peter Wilson here tonight, as that meant I had to try to call the ball game and do the board at the same time, Noble, and the results sometimes not very good. But, hey, we muddled through tonight. Always want to thank Noble and Gabe. Gabe does a great job on our camera work here, and just thank you for tuning in here tonight. It's been a great evening here for the Rockets as they break that losing streak. In our first game, Lady Rockets played really well early before they succumbed 58-42 to the hands of the Vikings. Both Rockets and Lady Rockets now 1-1 in district play. We'll go on the road Tuesday. As we said, we're going to make an attempt to broadcast that contest on Tuesday night from Cascade. Our broadcast hopefully will begin at 5:30, tip time at 6. Until then, for Mr. Gabe Hall, Mr. Noble Mays, this is Troy Cash, and have yourselves a great night, everyone. Once again, your final here in game number 2. The Rockets pick up the win, 50-47 over Community. Good night, everybody.